Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Yeah, I'ma stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6-7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that.
Well, that was interesting. Apparently my intro video ended. So what's going on, comrades? And welcome to tonight's stream where, we're building the HG Gundam Kimaris. I'm sorry, guys. I'm running a little behind, and the intro decided just to cut out. Oh, I need to find a better pro. I love Talk Studio. Talk Studio is fun, but I could find something. I feel like I could probably just set up something on OBS at this point. But how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I see Wider Spawn was here early, and he hit us with the first dab party of the night. Thank you, Wider Spawn. All right, let's get in there and see who all came in early here. We had Wider Spawn, of course. We have Alex with the W's. Thank you, Alex. We have Collectively Cool was here. Brett, how's it going? We got Van keeping the dabs alive. Thank you, Van. Will's in the house. Van says, hey to Will. Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Everybody's saying, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I love hearing that I'm someone's favorite, man. It makes me feel good. Jen's in the house. How's it going? I know exactly why that is. Let me fix that. It updated everything just a second ago. That should be better now. No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, God, I hit the wrong thing. There we go. It's using my webcam mic. Another reason why I'm almost tempted to go to something else. Let's see. Does that sound better, Jen? That sound a lot better? Hey, Wider Spawn, how's it going? Michael Reed, how's it going? Michael, you coming to build with us tonight? Van, it was good. It was good. We had a lot of fun. It was for Jalen. Yeah, that was the issue, is that my webcam was being used as the mic, and it's picking up so much echo. It sucks. I hate that it changes my settings there. But, guys, if anybody would like to join that is building tonight, if you are a builder, let me know in the chat, and I will send you a message or do something to get you into the build. Like, might even share the link in here tonight if anybody wants to join. But let's get started, guys. So we're working on the Kimaris Trooper. This is from one of my favorite series, Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's a very different series, and a lot of fans hate it. There's a lot of hate and a lot of love. It's kind of a mixed bag of feelings about how this series is. But hope everybody's doing well out there tonight. I'm going to put on some music until we get some builders. Been listening to a group called President lately, guys, and they are really good. If you like a good, like, hard rock, smidge louder. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll bring it closer. How about that? Is that better? Because I'm jacked up. I'm jacked all the way up on here, and it's showing me that it's peaking. So I don't want to go too loud. I've got the echo cancellation on too. That could be the thing. And it's auto adjusting my mic volume. So I don't know if that's changing anything or what, but let's see if I can get the volume just right here. Is that better? That better? All right. Yeah, it's the band is called President, like the word president. In fact, I'll send you guys the song I'm listening to right now by them while we get warmed up. That's one of the songs right there, Van. All right, let's get started with the build here. I've been listening to them since I found out about them like a couple of weeks ago. I found out about them when they first dropped their first like couple of songs, and I've been hooked on them. All right, so this is my first build in a while from the IBO series, so I know there's tiny parts everywhere. So, gotta be. Volume sounds good now. Okay, I turned off auto. Drink turned into a mild slush. Ha, nice. Forgiveness is a strength I've yet to learn. All right, I need runner E, which is a tiny runner that is stuck in the runner stand. There we go. All right, so what we're doing now is we're actually building the torso first, which is kind of weird to do for a Gundam sometimes. But the IBO kits always start with the torso. All right, Michael. I will share the link with you then. Let's see, add guest. All right, Michael, there you go. If you would like to join, there's where you can join. I will leave that there for now. And again, I'm not adding everybody on here, but builders tonight. Builders and anybody that's part of the Gunpla building group. All right, I got to see how this is supposed to go. I guess it goes like. I guess it goes on like that. I don't know. It's not really. I cut out the right piece. Just got to get everything lined up, I guess. There we go. This is the Kimaris Trooper, which is the second phase of the Kimaris. The Kimaris was piloted by Gaelio Bauduin, who was one of the members of the Five Families. You didn't pick a hard kit. You picked a kit with tiny pieces. Not hard for me. Not hard. I love the IBO series, so this was actually something I've been wanting to build for a while. Just been putting it off because I've had some other kits that have been interesting. I thought about building the G-Self. I actually had the G-Self in mind before you picked this one because I was like, I need to pick something because G-Self seemed like it was going to be a. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Yeah, Brandon, you want to come build with us? Yeah, this is from a TV show called Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's a little. Because I wanted you to pick one this time, Jen. I wanted to gauge your interest and see what you would pick. Because you've been kind of on the money with like interests and ideas lately. And after all, I have to keep the wife happy every now and then. Mega's in the house. What's up, Mega? But yeah, Van, this is from a TV series known as Iron-Blooded Orphans. In this series, it takes place on Mars. It's after one of the big wars that takes place. That involves it's after what's known as the disaster era, which is when humanity almost bites the dust, thanks to, oddly enough, AI. That's kind of dumbing it down a little bit. So basically, we build these like giant mobile armors to help kind of take on some stuff with the war, or to kind of help with the war efforts, to kind of handle our fights for us. And they, in return, decide that humanity has gotten too out of hand. Having to multitask for a moment, got you. I know what you would pick. You would always pick the purple ones. Yep, good luck with your tasks. Just got done showering. Kat, what's up? How's it going? By the way, guys, if anybody would like to join the build, I will pin the link at the top. Again, if you're going to be, make sure I'm actually pinning the right message there. There we go. There's a link pinned at the top. If you have a kit or puzzle or anything like that that you want to build, Lego set, come build with us. We have more space. We have a ton of space. I'm using Talk Studio, by the way, guys. So if you haven't used Talk Studio before, I find it to be a lot better than StreamYard. And it allows me to bring over a lot of my assets, which, oddly enough, is how I messed up the intro. I just realized it while I was playing around removing a video that was outdated that I need to put a new video on. So, in fact, we're going to do that now while I'm thinking about it. Upload a new video from our videos archive. The members card open. Guys, it may cut out here to the video. Hopefully. Okay, it didn't. Good. All right. I was worried it was going to do that. It didn't. That's fine. That's fortunate. It's very fortunate. Also, the camera should look a little better, guys. I did some playing around with some of the settings, and I've got everything adjusted into a filter on OBS now, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's sad, Mega. It isn't Lego studs, but we can build everything. There we go. We got another person here in the build. We got Michael Reed with us tonight. Michael, how's it going?
Oh, what's going on with my camera?
Is it stuck in
No, it's not. It's not rotation locked.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this streaming service.
Oh, it's with
Hang on. What's going on?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I like Talk Studio a little bit better than Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, StreamYard. However, it can be a little pesky. It can be a little pesky.
I wonder if I can adjust it. Hang on.
Now, Michael, have you ever built one of the IBO kits?
IBO, what's IBO again?
Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Yeah, I've done the two oh geez. What do you call them? The Lubus and the
the Barbatos, Lupus Rex.
Barbatos. Yeah, I've done the Barbatoses.
Yeah. There's I just found out there's so many of those Barbatos kits out there that I'm like,
oh, I'll have to go this way.
Contemplating whether
I don't know how to get my camera to go widescreen.
Huh.
Just hang on. Video settings.
There we go.
It doesn't. It just gives me my camera, like whether I want to use my triple, dual wide, ultra wide. I wonder if that does anything. No.
I don't know.
I didn't have this trouble last time.
Oh, that's sad to hear, Mega.
Because you were using the same thing last time.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
That's
how have you got
annoying.
your phone set up?
Well, I mean, it's not rotation locked, so I would turn it side on like that.
Yeah.
And then you get the full screen, but it's not going to full screen on this.
Yeah, that's weird.
Which is weird.
Try stopping the video and starting the video on Talk Studio.
Hang on. So what in settings? Video settings. It just gives me the camera, mirror my video, and the resolution.
Yeah, Kat, tell Raffy we say hey.
Hey, g'day, Ruffy.
Ivan, welcome to the stream. I love the whole night vibe as well. That's why I was wanting to build this one.
Hang on, stop. Start.
Looks like it's trying. Looks like it's trying to figure it out.
I don't know. Oh well, it's better to be upright than.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to research more.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there we go.
I'm
I'll
off
do that
work
right there
at
so
the
that way they
moment.
can see you.
So.
Oh, there we go. We got another person in the build. There's Mirage. Mirage fired up some Gundam songs for us.
Well, obviously Mirage knows how to use the camera.
Mirage, you're doing it from your phone, right?
No, I'm using for my laptop.
Laptop? Okay.
That's could be the reason. Yeah, no, video settings doesn't have anything more than what I've done.
Oh, I see we got some new faces in here tonight. I see we've got...
You mentioned Gundam, and this is what happens, huh?
Yeah. John says that he owns the Lupus and the Gundam I can never say that name. Yeah, thank you, Mirage. I can never say it. I always end up getting tongue twisted on it. But yeah, I've got both of those as well. I have built the Lupus. I haven't built the Hajiroboshi yet. Everybody saying hey to you, Michael.
Hey, g'day everyone. Sorry,
Ivan, I want that Gyan as well. I really want that Gyan.
Oh, same here.
Gyan. I never say it right. Gyan.
Gyan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm finding that I never pronounce them properly, but I seem to pronounce them the way they sound or the way they read.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, someone will go, "No, that's not how you say it." I'm like, "Oh
chat
God,
is okay, guys.
I can't win.
Wow.
I can't win with this hobby, man."
I am so behind on chat. I'm seeing all the chat. It's just moving so fast that I'm having a hard time.
Oh shit!
It showed me I had like 78 messages. I think it was broken a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I love the IBO kits as well, John. Like I got into IBO really late in the series, but like I got into it when I was like working like afternoon shifts, and I needed something to watch in the mornings. So afternoon shifts.
Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Hang on.
Michael's trying to. I think Michael, you're still trying to figure out your kit, right? Or your not kit, your camera.
I'm trying. I'm just making sure that it's not screen locked.
Nice, Cat.
But it's not. It's not. Okay.
Cat, if you want to build, come build.
Nice.
Ivan said, "It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam."
Yeah. I'm building. I've been wanting to build this kit for a long time, and I'm absolutely loving it. The HG Beyond Global. Beyond Global RX-78. So I've been working on this guy.
Ivan, thank you for the pronunciation there. I always struggle with it. Oh yeah, which one is that? Is that the HG?
Yeah, it's the HG Beyond Global kit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the articulation is unbelievable.
Yeah.
The articulation on this guy.
So fun fact about that kit right there, Michael, is I actually won the glow in the dark version from Bandai.
Wow.
During their 40th anniversary giveaway that they did. I was very fortunate to win that one. I was like, whoa, hold up. I just won a kit. I've never won anything. And then I won Mecha Alliance's giveaway too. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, John, I love the Kimaris. It was one of my favorite even though it was a short scene suit there, the Kimaris, and then Galileo goes over to the Vidar, which I thought was a really cool suit as well. I love the Vidar.
Oh, here's what I'm building right now, by the way. It's not a Gundam kit this time.
Ooh, what are you building?
Here's the
assassin. From the 30
I nearly went down that rabbit hole myself, but
that's a good rabbit hole to go down, Mike.
Yeah, it's my first 30-minute mission skit. 30 mission in its fantasy. Yeah, fantasy.
Yeah, I know.
This is actually the most fastest I get to. This is the most fastest I got to a new kit. This kit was released like I got this kit 2 days after it was released.
Yeah.
Which is like
Oh,
rare for me.
dude, nice.
Because my dad got it for me from Japan, so yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I saw your posts.
Yeah, right. I noticed here that they're starting to release some of the old Origin kits.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
So far I've picked up the Dom and the gun tank.
Ooh.
Oh, gun thing. Oh,
So it looks
I love me
like
some gun tank now.
Bandai might be reissuing those at the moment. I'm wondering whether it's just in our market or worldwide kind of thing, you know.
I think it's more yeah. Because I did buy the Zaku.
I'm in Australia, Mirage, so
Nice,
Yeah.
Ivan. Yeah, that it started
You
off
buy
using
a
like
whole-
all these spare parts, and then they just kept adding better armor to it afterwards.
yeah.
You got a few Gundam Witch from Mercury kits. I've built a couple of those. I like the Witch from Mercury kits. They were a lot of fun. It did feel like an entry grade almost.
Yeah, Witch from Mercury kits built really well, I
Yeah,
thought.
I loved it. It was super easy to build. So
I still have
I'm
my
not-
Caliban in backlog.
yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've got that still to build myself. I've done most of the Witch of Mercury's actually, except for
Yeah.
like P Bandai versions and stuff.
oh yeah,
Because they're hard to come by in Australia, P Bandai. So
Actually, I found all the P Bandai Vision Mercury kits here. I mean, mostly almost all of them.
yeah, right. So you're lucky. You got a better variety to choose from, I guess. But I'm not really liking the G-Quux kits.
oh, because of the tiny pieces.
Stickers.
Not super that reason, but yeah, it can be annoying when you
Yeah.
have to use so many pieces in like the G-Quux head itself.
Yeah,
I enjoyed doing this guy, the police Saku.
I want that one so bad. That's actually on
But
my
what
list.
I'm finding
Hey,
with all their
Ricardo, how's
kits,
it going?
all the stickers peel off really easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So.
The G-Quux stickers are a pain. I will admit that. I will be
I ended
honest
up
with
getting
you.
water slides, so I'm going to revisit the G-Quux because I packed it up. But even this one, the police Saku, there's stickers that fell off there that I ended up using my paint pen and painting white instead of white stripes instead of the stickers. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've been
Oh, that's okay.
disappointed with that. But the only ones we've had released in Australia so far has been the G-Quux itself, the police Zaku, and then I noticed the is it the G Long or what they're calling the G Long? It looks more like a grunt suit than a G Long, like
Yeah.
Oh, the Gilgu, yeah.
yeah,
think-
Galgu or yeah. So we got that. So they're the three they've released. But yeah, when I saw the
Nice, John.
Origin gun tank, I went, I'm going to buy that instead of the G-Quux models. So.
Yeah.
I've,
Will, I don't know if I
I've-
said hey to you, but chat's moving super quick tonight, so I'm having a hard time
Actually-
keeping up with you guys.
actually recently bought the G-Class kit.
John
I haven't
said
built
he
it yet.
has the build fighters that is the Dark Exia Dark Matter. Nice.
Nice.
That's a good kit.
That is a good kit. It's a really
But
good kit.
the one thing I'm worried about my G-Class kit because I know I'm gonna have to paint the freaking Ethan.
Oh yeah. Van saying hey to everybody.
That's why I got myself top coat for it earlier. Oh yeah,
That Zaku one from Origin is that Char Zaku one it's a nice kit.
So yeah, I'm hoping that they actually like release most of them because I do have an RX-78 Origin that I haven't built yet in the backlog.
good kit.
But I've got I've already done the Zaku 2s. I've done a couple of Zaku 2s, and I've done Char as well. So I've done those from Origin, and I really like them. I like all the stickers. I like the look of the kits. So yeah,
Ivan says he's still waiting on a revived version of the Char Gelgoog and the mass production Gelgoog.
Same. Oh, here's a kit I recently built, and I love it so much. The Jim.
Oh, nice.
Amazing kit.
Yeah. I love
Hard
that
to
it's the
find
Jim.
even in Japan. But yeah, it's a really good kit. I love it so much.
Mike,
Like,
how's
really-
it going? Welcome to the stream, brother.
It's very possible,
Nice.
and it was very dynamic. Look at that.
You have the look. So
This is
John
one
says
hell
he
of
has
a
the
gym.
Gundam Lubris and the Ariel. Nice. Those are good kits.
Yeah,
And
Ariel's cool.
Oh, it's a good kit. And then the head here, especially, there's actually 3 head options. This is the gym custom head, they call it. Even though it's more like a gym command. I don't know why they call it gym custom, but okay, sure.
See,
It does look like
Ivan, I love the designs of most of the suits in G-Quux. I saw people were having a hard time with the Gelgoogs.
I fell in love with all of them actually.
Same. Like I actually thought I had more love for those designs than I did for like any of the more like, well, let's just stick the same old head and shoulder on a kit and call it,
The Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. That's yeah.
It was a lot of
That's
fun
nice.
there, Ricardo. Guys, I'm behind on the chat, so I do apologize. The Gelgoog Gym. Yep. That's and I got the reason why it was looking like that, because I mean, Zeon. Well, what was it? Basically, Zeon and the Federation basically just.
Yeah, Zeon got the Gundam plans, so that they're like, you know what? This has changed, because they had the Gel group that we all know, but then when they had the Gundam plans
Hey,
ready,
just a normal
the
human.
Gundam data, they're like, okay, might as well
Or
just
a normal
move
person.
on.
All right, Cat.
Yeah, Cat started building Gundam.
Ivan says he's built the Gundam Kimaris. Okay, I think chat just cycled through again. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the end and get caught up. There we go. I think I'm actually caught up now. It's doing something weird.
It's actually kind of fast build. I mean, it's 30 minutes. So.
Oh man, yeah, the OG Gundam heavy arms, man, from those original kits.
Yeah,
I know
that's
the
cool.
G-Quux Gun Cannon is going to release soon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited to see more of those G-Quux kits. That was I love the designs.
Yeah.
And the series ended the way I thought it was going to end,
Yeah, it's a great show. I love it.
I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but that how about that plot twist of how like everything came to be?
Yeah. And I get spoiled too.
I haven't seen it, but I haven't got a service that's showing it, so
yeah, it's on Amazon
it means
Prime.
Joining another service to watch it. So
it's on Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, I
YouTube's
don't
being
have
super
Amazon.
YouTubey tonight, Ricardo.
Unless you do it, I don't know if you know what I mean.
But yeah, maybe
Same,
one day I'll
Ivan.
get to see it.
Seeing the Elmeth as the Rose of Sharon, I will say that's a part there that you need that is not super spoily, but I still thought that was really cool. I would like to have an HG kit of that. I imagine that would be a massive HG kit though.
Absolutely. The Mobius in action is only quite big. Imagine the HG.
Yeah.
Did you see they announced they're going to do a second Hathaway movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it in the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I loved Hathaway.
Yeah, Hathaway wasn't a bad one.
No.
I hope the movie actually releases this year because we didn't get the first one here in Brunei. But I mean, it's probably because of COVID. That's why.
Yeah.
That's one of the Gundam shows I have watched.
I'm still waiting for them to release a Jollibee Gundam because of that.
Yeah. And until all of us 3 are already dead. But Jollibee somehow managed to outlive all of us.
Yeah. Like to see a restaurant that we all know. Like I was like, ooh, Jollibee. Wait, Jollibee in a Gundam series? Okay, I'm sold.
It's 9. By the way, you see it's gonna happen in 90 plus years already at this point. So
yeah. They're the only one that survives the great, colony drops. McDonald's
I'll be
gone.
yeah, I'll be alive. I'll be probably 100 plus years old.
McDonald's gone. Burger King gone. Jollibee still standing.
I was going to say, what about reminds me of
Got-
Demolition Man, and they had Taco Bell. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was the only food place, the only
Yeah.
restaurant.
All right, I
So
got
yeah,
torso done.
Also, I did a bit of customization with Skid. I mean,
They haven't had
it's kind of
microphone yet.
modifications. You see this like blue sheer part,
Yeah.
and then here's another one somewhere here. This is for the chest thing. Right there.
yeah.
I did a little bit of super paint behind it. You can see from here.
Oh, so it
I
pops
remember you
out
just a normal
better.
person. I remember you.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
like
this is
yeah, right. That's a good idea.
so it can it's like how do I say this? Stand out more, I guess.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, Ivan.
All right.
Yeah, Van, you definitely need to watch a few of them. Gundam Schwarzette from Witch from Mercury is also a good build. I built
Yeah,
that
I
one.
like that. I
very good.
really like that one. I enjoyed that one.
Hey,
I did that
Knucklehead,
one.
how's it going? What happened to the guy with the smiley face PFP? Trying to think which. Oh, Wider Spawn. He'll be here later, probably. I don't know. I think he's got his nephews with him this week.
Excuse me. I'm a bit congested, guys. Sorry.
You're good, dude. No
Okay.
apologies.
I've had a bit of a health scare actually.
Uh-oh.
I thought I had some sort of lung infection and it was getting worse. So they sent me for X-rays, and turns out that it's got something to do with my heart.
Huh.
Damn.
And they discovered that my heart has enlarged itself.
So you've got like
And
fluid
at the
buildup and all
moment
that
there's
too?
fluid around it and stuff, and I think partially the fluid was draining into my lungs or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, good to report that I think I've just about kicked the infected lung part out. So
Good.
But obviously I've got a road ahead of me with the heart
Yes.
issues. I've
Yeah.
got to see a cardiologist and everything now. So it was a bit of a shock to the system. I wasn't expecting the doctor to tell me that I had
Basically,
heart issues. Yeah.
yeah.
But the family has a history of it, so I shouldn't be shocked. But yeah, so I've been told what I've got, as long as it's clearly just that, everything can be addressed with medication, and I should get back to fairly normal,
Yeah.
normal life as it is. As it is at the moment, I've taken some of my holiday leave just so I could get this infection out of my system,
Yeah.
and just to rest generally. So yeah, I've got till almost to the end of the week. So it's, of course, it's Monday here, 10:30 in the morning. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm planning on trying to go back to work on Thursday. So, just the only thing that it is, it's because of the heart, the enlarged heart. My fitness level's just terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I'll
You feel like you're short of breath.
go to the grocery store. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Basically, you've called it, mate. That's exactly it. I feel
Yeah.
like and having the infection didn't help. But anyway,
Yeah.
enough of my morbid conversation.
No, you're
But
good, dude.
I was
It's
just
good, man.
explaining why I was around, because I'd normally be at work now, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally have this opportunity to jump on with you. So
Yeah.
I'm glad this has come on when I've been at
Glad to hear
home.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here tonight, dude, for sure. And I'm
I mean,
glad
it's not that
I'm
I
glad
don't
that
like your
everything's on the
gaming
mend.
streams, but I'm not really a gamer, so
Yeah.
my latest system here, game system, is a PS2, man. So
Man, you're still hanging on
I
to the
love
glory
PS2.
days.
and I still like the old PS2 occasionally.
Yeah. It was a good system. The PS2 was one of the best systems.
Well, they had a lot of games.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
I broke my
Still my favorite all time. Those,
I
So
those
broke
days.
my boredom with that one.
I'm always finding new games in like charity shops and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I might buy that for a couple of dollars and try that out. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
I remember
it's been it's cool.
Back then, Brunei, I used to play PS2 games a lot because back then, Brunei had a big piracy screen. Piracy scene. So you can buy like PS2 games for like $2, like bootleg PS2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have a lot downstairs. Not the PS2 itself though.
Everybody's saying they hope you get better soon there, Michael.
I appreciate everyone's sentiments. Thank you.
The Gundam Zegon from IBO. I actually have the Hashimo I was hoping to build at some point as well. So the Zegon's going for 35. That's a little high for an IBO kit. But yeah, I'm with you there. I love that they're adding more of the suits. The Zegon predates the IBO Mobile Suit Wars. Yeah. Everybody's saying hey to Knucklehead. Party was fun. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, John says he hopes you get better soon.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah, Mirage, you just broke this one not too long ago, talking about the about SNAA coming out with another night of the roundtable.
Oh yeah, because China. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to make fun of them, okay, but it's like every time China, and it's gonna always be a Gundam inspired something. There's gonna be always knives around. Okay, and it's white. Oh my god. Okay, wow. Not the first time I've seen that. Wow, definitely not the first time.
Well,
By the way, I
China.
see Van just dropped us a dab party. Let's go. Sorry for your ears, guys. I have to adjust that audio.
I was going to say that China's there's a lot of China suits coming onto our market here.
Yeah, Van said get better soon. The
Thank
newest
you.
the newest is the Titan Giant Sword Tristan. I have not messed with any of those. I want to get one of them eventually.
I know people have been like glamoring over like the sickle, and I saw that recently in the shop.
Yeah,
surprisingly quite very affordable, but I'm not sure if I should get it or not.
Did you see
a few more of these IBO kits?
Oh, you'd probably already know. Did you see they're doing another Gundam co-op with Call of Duty?
Yeah, they're doing it with Call of Duty Mobile this time.
Yeah,
you can get a bunch of different suits from different series.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't play Call of Duty, but it still looks better than the previous collab. Oh my god.
Yeah. I saw Overwatch's collab, and I was almost tempted to get back on Overwatch just to get it, but I was like, do I really want to be that kind of Gundam fan where I just go out and get everything Gundam related, like Gundam underwear and all that stuff? I was like, I'm not that bad. John says you're welcome.
I was not even tempted. I was like, okay, Overwatch. Okay, I guess
that's not bad for a pre-order there either. With that, if that's Titan Giant Sword Tristan's price, $22.
Yeah, they're very cheap actually, and they're like RG level kits. That's the thing.
Ooh. All right, guys, there's the head. Got the head done. Let me bring that down a little bit so it's in focus a little bit. My camera is not the best, so I do apologize.
Oh yeah, I built the head.
Better than being upright.
Kat said, "Hey Ricardo, it's all good, Michael. I'll tell you right now, I actually do like the upright look because we're getting to see your kit in action."
Is the one head just like?
I'm probably going to glue these vents. Are these one of these? No, I don't want to glue them on. I imagine they probably.
I'll just build the base body for today's stream, I guess.
There we go. We got the head and the body done. Next up, we are working on the right arm. So I need the A runner and the B runner and the A, B, and C. Looks like. So let's go ahead and start building it. We're going to need A15.
Have you guys been getting these in your Gundam stores? Little key rings?
Not me.
No, I hadn't.
I know that I say the actual kit times, but not
they're
the
Bandai. I got that one, and I like to display like odd Gundam things with with my kit.
Yep.
You know, but they're
Yeah.
based on the little Clune, the Coon series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is
I've
that
seen
cool
those.
as well.
Give me 1 second, guys. My video. Let me try playing a video real quick to see if it unfreezes you guys, because y'all are frozen for me. I can't. I'm having to look over
Oh,
at my
really?
video. That's weird.
You can see me now.
I was
There we
going
go.
to say
I just saw you
I'm
move a little
moving.
bit, Mirage, but it's like, I don't know. I think Talk Studio was having some issues. Michael, put your hand in front of the camera real quick. Like
Yeah, I can see his hand. I can see his hand.
I can't see his hand yet. There we go. I see it now. There we go. It's starting to come back for me. Like it's showing on the stream, which is good. But
I like these little things too.
is my hand moving? Am I moving?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah, I see
guys
it.
have got these, haven't you?
Oh, the Converge
The
kits?
little,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
the
seen
little.
a lot of those.
I love the paint scheme on this one. The green with the red.
Yeah.
I wish there was a HG kit of it, but
There is.
there
It's
is.
a Gundam.
I haven't seen it.
It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam based exclusive though.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've got one store in the city here, where I live, that actually does bring some stuff in from Gundam Base, and they also do some Pete Bandai as well. Nobody could find G-Quux models at all. Everyone was looking for G-Quux. They sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
And I went into their store and they had like 4 of them just sitting on the shelf. I was just like, everyone in Melbourne's looking for them, and
Yeah.
they're just sitting here, because I don't think a lot of people think of that store for Gundam, but they should, because, as I said, they bring a lot of stuff directly in from
Yeah.
Japan themselves.
And see, that's like
They go through Bandai as well, but
Actually,
too many Gundam stores here, but we do get a couple every now and then. God, chat is moving quick.
I do have a story about my G-Quas kit. Recently, when I bought the G-Quas, because I was at the shop, I wasn't planning to buy anything actually. But then when I saw the G-Quas kit, it's like, might as well. And there's two left on the shelf.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, might as well just get it. And then after when I was in the car and I took my phone, turns out one of the local Gunpla members was also there after I went out. And then apparently when he went there, the G-Quas were all gone. Completely all gone.
yeah.
And Puzaku like only 2 left.
Yeah.
So I was lucky. They're lucky.
And Mega, yeah, I've actually built one of the kits from YOLO Park. If that's what you're talking about, I have built the other kits as well. From I think Motoroid did the other, or no, Flame Toys did the other Transformer I built. Yeah, they're not frozen on the stream. It was just frozen for for Talk Studio for me. I don't know why Talk Studio did that. MK111 King Arthur SD Gundam. Oh, I love the SD. I love some of the SD kits. They're kind of fun.
Cute, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the SD World Heroes line. I've built a few of those. I like those as well.
I've built 2 SD kits, but I didn't want to go down that rabbit hole either.
To me, it's not.
You can't see her. She's like John Cena. You can't see her.
To me, it's kind of funny when you think about it.
Alex,
look at the
back to the stream.
You look at the SD World Heroes kits, and then they say made in China, but it also says Bandai Hobby Center quality. So this, I think I know what Bandai mean by that.
John says he has quite the collection. I too have quite the collection. In fact, I see Jen is she's throwing some shade about my collection in the chat. Glad to see some new Gundam faces in here. All right, I got to get caught up with chat, guys. I'm sorry, it is doing some weird stuff tonight.
Okay.
That's all right.
Tahine cheesecake. That sounds good.
Tahine
sounds really
cheesecake.
good. It was pineapple tahine cheesecake. Pineapple mango flavor.
Wow.
She says she's not a huge mango fan. Yeah, we have to try it. I love it. I love tahine. Tahine's a good it's a good spice mix.
Yeah, we get some good mangoes here in Australia. It's
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the popular crops from Queensland.
Yeah.
Our tropical north,
Yeah.
as opposed to your tropical south.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing is we have
Whatever's
a
close to the equator, I guess.
yeah. We're close. I was about to say we're close enough to the equator. We're in that subtropical area of the
Yeah.
United States, so we get the nice, cool winters and the oh my god, I'm dying hot summers. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I posted something the other day that said, you know, for all of you people that wished for summer, I hope, I hope that you run out of the good aloe lotion for your sunburns.
Oh,
I am not a summer fan at all. Like having to go out, like I had to go out and cut the grass today, and almost, almost melted immediately.
melting, I'm melting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Love
Oh,
summer.
honestly.
Love summer.
See, I'm
Don't
more
know
of a
whether
fall
that's
winter guy.
an
For
Aussie thing, but yeah, love summer.
now, how are y'all's winters down there?
Well, not as cold as yours, obviously, because we don't get a lot of snow or anything.
We rarely get snow here, but when we do, it's like snowmageddon. You know?
Yeah, I mean, we do have like ski resorts and
What
stuff
the
that are in
hell
full
is it?
swing this time of year, but
Yeah.
there's only two mountains in my state that are but it's part of one extensive range that runs from the south towards the north. There's
Yeah.
it's almost like a wall, like a barrier. And then the other side of it's just like desert and outback, and yeah,
Gotcha.
it's bizarre. It's bizarre,
How's this supposed to?
but yeah, it's
It's friendly.
So I don't know. In your terms, it's probably we don't get like down to the low minuses like you guys do.
Yeah.
So
I know up around like where Brandon and them live, they get that really cold, like negatives temperatures. We here just get like the 30. I think the lowest we might get maybe on like a really cold year is down into like the teens in Fahrenheit.
yeah, See that we don't get 15 in Australia is -9.
Yeah,
So we never get that cold. We
but that's
we
usually
we
like a
would
rare like
probably
Arctic
low
blast hitting us.
40s, low 40s in your terms
Yeah,
on a really, really cold day. And probably, and I'm probably in one of the coldest states of Australia. So we probably average between, say, the low 40s to like mid to high 50s
gotcha.
as a winter's day. It does get colder on occasion, but not as cold as you guys. So yeah,
Yeah, we have that weird kind of cold that just like ours is a humid kind of cold. Tahini on watermelon is like the best. It is. I agree.
yeah,
Sensational of
watermelon's
Tuesday. You've been
popular.
drinking. You've been having yogurt, the one that you can drink really good. Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Veggies and fruit section. Nice. You won't be here in August. You're visiting cousin. That's okay, man. We won't be here tomorrow. As a matter of fact, me and Jen are going to a concert.
Yay!
Yeah, we're going to go see. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, MC Chris.
I heard of him.
He
I'm
does a
not
lot of.
familiar.
So he does a lot of like Star Wars, like nerd rap kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like a Weird Al type.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah. Right.
Not sure if you've ever seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Not enough to remember it all, no, but I have seen some episodes, yes.
Okay. Yep. So there was an episode with a rapping spider named MCP Pants.
Oh, right.
So MCP, the voice actor for MCP Pants and Hesh from C Lab 2021 and other Adult Swim classics, that is MC Chris.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I've been a big fan of his since watching him on during those times, and I got into his. I got into a lot of his stuff. Like, I actually had a thumb drive of his at one point. I don't know where I've placed it. I've lost it at this point, but it had a whole bunch of
Execution.
his like classic, like a bunch of his hits on there. And he's doing a tour, and he's been kind of bummed because there hasn't been a ton of like support for him in recent years, just because he's been battling a whole lot of life stuff. But he's actually coming to like an hour from the house, so we're going to go tomorrow after work, and I'm gonna stay up late and be miserable the next day, but it's for a good reason.
Yeah,
It's for a good purpose.
sounds like it. Sounds like it.
Yeah, because I've been a huge fan of his, so I want to actually like get to listen to him sing live.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that sounds like a fun event.
Top 3 favorite transformable mobile suits.
Ooh,
That's a good question.
Triumph number 1 for me. Second is Impulse, and third is Zeta, I guess.
Yeah, I do like Zeta. Zeta's on there. Psycho Gundam was a fun transformable for me. And I do like the Wing Zero.
Oh yeah.
Ricardo says he has 1 month of winter, 1 month of spring, 1 month of fall, 9 months of summer. Yeah, exactly. You're in that South Texas, man.
yeah, it gets it hot
Man
there.
says cool day is 50s to 40s. Exactly. People that move down here are like, I'm putting my summer stuff away. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That's funny. That's what in my city we don't like pack wardrobes up. We keep our winter and summer clothes alive because
Yeah.
some days you wake up and you feel like throwing on shorts. The next day it'll be freezing cold and you want sweatpants or something to get you warm around the
Yeah.
house. It's just bizarre. But
Yeah.
yeah, we don't put like stuff into storage here where I live, that's for sure. Because of the nature of the weather.
Yeah, it's the weather here is it gets weird. It gets like super hot most of the summer. Like today, like I said, I went out to cut grass and I was almost like dead by the end of it because it was just so hot.
Well, at least you guys don't live in Brunei. That's one thing.
Oh God, I feel for you, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it
guys
must be
do it
hot.
so great. I'm seeing it's that crazy guy who wears jacket in very hot weather. Okay.
Yeah, that's like most of our teenagers here now. They all wear like hoodies, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, I love a good hoodie.
Yeah, Mega said that he was in a heat advisory. Yeah, it was rough, man. Hey, Zombie, what's going on, dude? How's it going?
But
There's
it
a
Zombie?
link
can
at
be
the
same
top
for
if you want to join us.
it can be
Haven't
same
seen
for
Zombie
Americans
before.
sometimes.
I haven't
Because,
seen
like,
Zombie all weekend.
Zombie
Because
comes and
my
plays
one
Helldivers with us a lot.
Yeah, I've seen you guys playing. I've been
Yeah,
in the chat. Yeah.
accidentally killed like half our squad with my drop pod the last time we played together.
That's right. I remember. I think I was watching that one.
Yeah, yeah, Mega. That's who we're gonna go see. Yeah, no stream tomorrow night. We're taking tomorrow night off. We will be
How
back.
dare you? How
Yeah,
dare you have a life?
exactly. Yeah,
Jeez. I don't know
that's
about
probably
this.
the mid '80s. Van says he's been watching the show Little Britain. Nice.
Can't believe you guys have got a life. That's just crazy.
I know, right? Just can't. Usually it's just work and streaming for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to work. I've been wanting to go see this guy for years now, and he finally decided to come closer. So I was like, I'm taking the time. I need it.
Yeah.
So I'll still work tomorrow, and then after work, I'm gonna leave early. I'm gonna try to leave early, just skip a lunch break. Tell my
I'll
boss.
do that.
Yeah. Well, what I do is I usually just eat in my office anyway.
Yeah, I'd never take my lunch break. I always leave work half an hour early.
Yeah. Normally I'll work through it all the way till 5, because I have like an 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and then an 8 to 4 on Friday.
Oh, you work normal hours.
Yeah, I got banker's hours now.
Ah.
When I worked for the hospital I used to work for, it was a lot different. I was working all kinds of days, weeks, whatever was, I could go like I would sometimes there were days where they had me working like a week straight without a day off, and I was like, ugh, I can't do this anymore.
Joy of hospital life, I hear.
Yeah, you're always understaffed or something
Yeah,
comes up and
that's
your employee
exactly
can't
what
get
it is,
along.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I know in Australia there's been a lack of trained hospital staff that's caused,
Yeah, it causes that big.
beds in hospitals to be less available and stuff because they haven't
Yeah.
got enough nurses. It's one of the we've got a lot of international nurses.
Yeah.
Um,
I got a buddy that may end up taking up that offer if it ever arises. That dude works so much, and I'm like, dude, how do you manage? He's like a few years younger than me.
Some
Yeah,
people just different, I guess.
Will
yeah.
Change your chat from top chat to live chat and see if that fixes it, because she's showing up for me, so it could be something. It's YouTube's having all kinds of issues.
This kid. Okay.
Everybody's saying hey to cat. I'm trying to show everybody's chat there, but I think we finally scared off a lot of people now, so chat's slowing down. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow, man, because I haven't been to a concert in a while, and then next month, I can still say next month because we got like one more day in the month. But in a couple of weeks, me and Jen are actually going to another concert here soon. Michael, you ever heard of the band Ghost?
No.
So Ghost is I would say hard rock, almost heavy metal. Well, probably they're considered metal, even though some people in the metal community are like, that's not real metal.
Have you played some of their tracks on your channel?
No.
No.
Oh, you took kill him.
Yeah.
No, I mean not a full track, but like part of a song.
I'll tell you what. I'll show you a picture of them real quick. Let me pull up a picture. We're actually going to go see them. Make sure they don't have their music playing on their website, because some bands do.
Oh yeah.
But
Just like the old times.
let's see. There we go. Share, and let me get back to this and put it up on the screen here for everybody to see. But this is the band Ghost that we're going to go see. That's the lead singer, Papa Emeritus, right here.
Oh wow.
And they have their music is devil music, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta stop sharing that because it was lagging out my camera there a little bit. My computer is just not liking me today.
I'll be perfectly honest. I don't think it'll be my jam.
Yeah.
Not into that super hard sort of heavy sort of rock.
Like Jen's not into like the super hard stuff, and she likes their stuff, so they're very popular on sites like TikTok and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I got into them. I got into them around the time of COVID.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, they were just starting to kind of pop up on my feeds and stuff like that on YouTube. And oddly enough, I was listening to a group that has nothing to do with the hard rock metal scene. A group called Steam Powered Giraffe. They do like. Yeah, it's the name sounds funny, but it's
I only know them because of what was that event, that Tumblr event? They were supposed to be there. It was a long time ago.
Oh yeah. But Steam Powered Giraffe does they do like this whole they're steam powered robots. and they do the whole animatronic dances and all that, which is really cool. But me and Jen got into them, and one night I was watching one of their videos, and all of a sudden the song Square Hammer came up, and I was like, okay, let's hear this out. So I start listening to Square Hammer, and I'm like, okay, I dig this. So we started going through more of their playlist. This is during the third phase. of Ghost.
Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
fresh. It was DashCon, I remember.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to see. No, you didn't scare anyone away. I bet,
It's
Ricardo. I bet.
Probably me. Probably me.
You grew up on C-Lab. I grew up on C-Lab as well. You're making fun of Italian. I got you there, Mega. Ghost has some good music. Yeah, Ricardo loves their music.
There you go.
Yeah, I will say this. Do you like
American
the 80s?
band,
Do you
yeah.
like a lot of the
They
80s
are an
rock there,
American
Michael?
band.
Yeah, they're
Sorry?
no, they're Swedish actually. They're a Swedish band.
Oh, this is Swedish. Okay.
Yeah. The lead singer is he goes by the name Papa Emeritus. Well, now he's Papa Perpetua. Papa V
Wow.
Perpetua. And the whole story is like this is a family affair of different papas, so like different pope-like characters. And each papa is responsible for like trying to complete this ritual. So it's got like a whole backstory. It's kind of like Spinal Tap in a way.
Lovely.
Yeah, so it has the whole Spinal Tap vibe where there's a fake
Kind of a fake element to it.
element to it. So he plays
Yeah.
basically this like
Love Spinal
devil
Tap.
worshipping pope kind of character known as the Papa. And so you start off with Papa Emeritus the First, who was like this really like gruesome old looking dude that wore skull paint. And nice, that's cool, Van. Yes, I heard that cover. But if you like this whole album is geared towards like it's an homage to the 80s right now. So if you get a chance, there's a song called Peace Field. I think you would like that one there, Michael.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could say I'm a child of the 80s.
Yeah.
Because I finished high school halfway through the 80s, and then I started discovering nightclubs and bars and, you know.
So they have like a whole, it feels a lot like Foreigner and
right.
bands like that right now with this album.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm all for it. Like their music really does touch my soul in a way, One of my favorite songs by them though is He Is, because it feels like it's one of those like Christian rock songs that you hear a lot of times, where they're singing, about like, the Christian element, and then you start listening and you're like, wait a minute.
I'm happy to say that Christian rock bands aren't huge in Australia. I mean, they exist.
Yeah.
But they don't get a lot of airplay or radio time, or if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm tracking. I will say there are some good ones out there. There's Skillet. Skillet was really fun. I enjoyed Skillet. They put on a good show too. Like I was thoroughly impressed with that show. Like this was 20 teens when I saw them live, and they really had me like in awe of their like stage presence. And I grew up in like a church school environment, so I went to like a church school for a few years, and it was
okay.
I ended up getting kicked out of it, long story short.
It happens.
Yeah. Fun fact, my uncle ran the school, and that didn't save me. Well, it kept me from being expelled, but...
Really? Oh, yeah. No.
But I was told I couldn't come back after my, sophomore year. I was told that I had been too much of a deviant.
Hopefully it didn't cause too much of a family divide.
There was a little bit of you can't go over there for a little bit, but they knew me and my cousins were real close. All right, Mega, we'll see you later.
Damn, companies LinkedIn days.
Yeah, I was a delinquent, man. I was a class clown. I was everything, man. I was wild. As I got
Yeah.
older, though, I kind of grew out of that. Ironically, it took me getting older and realizing, you know, if I wanna be something in my life, I might need to behave a little.
Yeah. Might need to knuckle down and
Yeah,
yeah.
but no, it's funny because like I didn't think I would get into like Christian music a whole lot because I've never been one to, you know, say, oh well, I'm not listening to the music of the world because, you know, I'm a Christian. I'd be like, okay, I'll give it a go and, you know, live my life. And sure enough, me living my life resulted in me finding bands that I gel with, you know. Rammstein, for instance. I bought a Rammstein album on a field trip and had to hide it in my shirt the entire time we were on the field trip because they said we couldn't buy any heathenish music. Heathenish.
Oh no.
And I was like, well, Rammstein is my favorite band, and this is an album I don't have, and I'm going to get this because I'm not missing out on listening to one of these albums. And so I got my album and I listened to it. One of the fun facts, though, guys, is I got into Gundam because of, like, you know, just I had both my parents, but my dad was real sick, so I took up Gundam building to kind of help me through my depression as a teen.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
really got into the hobby, and it really helped me. It helped me through some dark times. But I'll never forget, we were on a field trip one time to one of the theme parks up in that's down here by us. It's a theme park that's on the North Carolina South Carolina border called Carowinds, and we were on this field trip, and I bought the Gundam that I wanted. I bought a Gundam Death Scythe Hell kit because
I know, I know. I know what this is gonna get.
Yep. And my one of the chaperones that came with us.
Oh no.
I really didn't gel with this person. She was very overzealous, very like, you know, she was into this whole like philosophy. There was this one philosopher she was into called Watchman Nee, and Watchman Nee was a fellow from China who spoke of the evils of Asian influence, and I was like, dude, you really hate yourself if you're talking about the evils of Asian influence.
As an Asian, then it sounds kind of weird to me, to be honest.
Yeah, he was an oddball for sure. Like he talked about how like giant mecha were basically the influence of Satan. And I was like, no, they're just giant robots. I guess science is evil, you know. So science and maybe using the lessons of Gundam to understand why war is just a terrible thing.
Oh, of course.
We got another builder here with us tonight. We got Zombie with us.
Hello.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh,
Skillet is a good group there, Mega. I love me some Skillet.
What's going
How's
on,
it going,
boys?
Zombie?
Oh yeah, just another Monday, you know how it is.
Yeah, I see you're working on a Tuscan Raider there.
Yeah, I've got to finish this off for a guy. Guy ordered it off me, so I thought, well, I've got nothing else to do. I've got to sand the pit droids down anyway. So
yeah.
Oh, pit droids.
I'm going to refresh my page real quick, guys. So if I disappear for a second, just know that's what I'm doing. Oh, no, there it goes. It finally caught up with itself. I went and looked at the stream, and it's like my computer is struggling, but like everything else looks good on the stream.
It's Zombie's fault.
Let's see. Ricardo remembers Striper from the 80s. Dan says, hi, Zombie. Jen says, hey, Zombie.
Dried out a bit. It looks like it.
yeah.
Probably only the dew from overnight.
Yeah, so getting back to the story here, I was sitting there and I just we stopped off at Walmart to go like spend our little bit of money we were allowed to that we had left over to go get, you know, just go shop for things. We were told what we could and couldn't buy. Well, the model kit wasn't on the list of things I couldn't buy, so I was like, I'm gonna pick up this kit because it's my favorite suit.
Yeah.
I buy the kit. I'm super excited about it. I'm sitting there waiting for the chaperones to get finished doing what they're doing, and me and a buddy of mine who had been watching the anime with me was like, he wanted to get a suit too, so he got the wing Gundam kit.
Yeah, cool.
And so we're sitting there at checkout, right? Like just waiting to leave, and the teacher, the chaperone / teacher happened to look at it and goes, "Ooh, what did you boys get?" And he showed his and I showed mine, and I was like, you feel like I got quiet again? Weird. Let me check it real quick.
I don't think so.
Jen
Yeah, you
said
sound fine.
okay. I wonder if her audio is just acting up. I need to probably reboot this PC too. All right, let's see. Let's see. It is like it. Let me bring it close. Let's see. Is that better, Jen?
I mean, you are louder now, yeah.
Yeah, I brought it closer to my face. I must have bumped it earlier. But Skillet and Emery. Yeah, Ricardo, I think you would like Skillet. They got some very. Yeah, it was just farther from my mic is all. I bumped it a second ago. I brought it closer. But yeah, so I'm sitting there and she looks at the kit and you could just see the look on her face change, and I'm like, I know where this is going. And sure enough, she made me go return it and apologize, and we had to have a prayer circle in the middle of Walmart.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that did not go over well with my dad. my dad was not too thrilled, and he called one of my uncles who lived in like the Columbia area of South Carolina, which is kind of like the middle of the state, and has like a lot more stores. And he said, "Hey, if you happen to see this," or I think my mom called him because it was her brother, but my dad called his brother, who was the principal of the school, and said, it's a kit, it's a model kit.
Yeah.
He's not worshiping the damn thing.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, like, the teacher handed my dad the book that she used for referencing.
Oh, great.
And so my dad my dad was like, "Fine, yeah, I'll read the book." Read the book. He goes, he looked her right in the face and goes, "This was the biggest load of horse shit I've ever read in my life. This dude obviously hated himself."
Real dad.
My dad was badass. Like I hope that when I have kids that I'm half the dad that he could be, at least, because I'll never forget when I got in trouble at that school. He sat right there and he let the woman's husband came out. Like, this was the same teacher. I basically got in trouble for playing a prank on her. They were having me expelled because her, it was a dumb prank. It was I'm not going to sit here and say that I did something, I didn't use my whole brain that day. I used partial brain and made a terrible choice. And
okay, we'll leave it at that then.
So,
I was curious to ask, but I won't.
So, long story short, I put something in her drink. I put air freshener in her drink.
Oh no!
She set me off, and I finally had enough, so I played a prank. And
better than laxatives, I guess.
So she had that happen as well to her. She had that happen to her as well.
Someone else must have done that one.
Yeah, someone did that to her on a camping trip one time.
Oh, that's the worst place to do it.
Yeah, loaded her coffee down with the chocolate flavored one.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It was a rough weekend. Good thing they were close to a river. Bad news. Everybody had to suffer with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I ended up getting in trouble because of me just falling into like minor peer pressure and being, I'm gonna be the class clown because people are enjoying this. They enjoy my antics. Kids, if there's one thing I can teach you today, don't think before you do something. Don't be like me and have to sit there and hear about how you're a terrible human being for your actions.
Oh.
Yeah, I got read the riot act about how I was a terrible human being. Her husband brings out the safety data sheet for the chemicals in that thing, and my dad looked at the safety data sheet. Now my dad was my dad taught in college, like he was a professor in college before he
Yeah,
got
right.
sick. And Michael, that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna harp on you about that heart. He had some of the same issues.
Okay.
And
Don't worry, mate. I'm all
yeah.
booked in with the cardiologist and stuff.
Good.
I've just got a bit of a wait till I see them. That's all.
Yeah. But it was funny because like my dad sat there and he let this guy talk and he let this guy talk, and once he finished letting the guy talk, I'll never forget. My dad kind of had this look on his face, like, "Okay, now that you're done, let me go ahead and have my conversation." He goes, "Do we have the container of air spray that he used?" And my uncle breaks it out and shows it as as like evidence A.
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "Okay, this is what you used, correct?" I said, "Yes, sir." I was really like not trying to be that deviant child, all the way through. He goes, "Okay, so you use this on her drink, correct?" I said, "Yes, sir." He says, he looks at my uncle and goes, tell me, what is the big warning right here at the bottom say? Please use in the correct container, or please store it in a safe space away from children. My dad goes, "How old are you?" And I told him how old I was at the time. I was like 16, 17. And my dad goes, I was 16, 15 or 16. Either way, I was still a kid. My dad goes,
Yeah.
"You're still a child in the laws of the land." And my granddad was sitting right there, and you could see my granddad just looking at my uncle like, "You need to let this go. You need to go ahead and just get this over with." And he said, and now mind you, the woman's husband had come up to the school like right before they had my little hearing, and sat me down in a room and told me that if he weren't a Christian man, he would have beat my behind.
Really?
Of course, I went home and told my dad that, and my dad was ready to
beat his behind.
Daddy was ready to do. Daddy said he wasn't going to waste his breath on a fight. he was just going to follow his good Second Amendment right there,
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, you don't need to do that, Daddy."
Seriously, did he pull you one-on-one and threaten you?
Yeah,
like
he
that?
pulled me into the room and told me he would have beat my behind if he wasn't a changed Christian man.
If I was a Christian, I would be playing real life Street Fighter.
Yeah. As soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh, that's nice. That's nice."
Yeah, exactly.
I came out of and I knew exactly what I needed to do for that situation. I came right out of that room crying. And my uncle said, "What happened?" I said, "He threatened to hit me." My uncle didn't tell my dad. My dad, of course, when I got home and told my dad was like, "Oh, I'm coming up." He said, "I'm coming to your house tonight, and me and you gonna fight." My mom's like, No, let's not go over there and assault your brother." But needless to say, that whole situation, yeah, that's how I got kicked out of a church school.
That should have never allowed to have happened.
No, it shouldn't have. But of course, it was. It was what it was.
I mean, you're right. Okay, it was a different time, I guess. Is probably one of the things, but still.
Yeah, it was one of those things that happened. And all right, I'm moving my mic down a little bit, Jen, to see if that fixes it.
That's just insane.
Yeah. It was a situation that got out of control real quickly, and my dad pretty much told my uncle, he was like, "If this man comes near my child again, there will be hell to pay." And like my dad was one of those that like my dad was cool, calm, and relaxed. He never let things get under his skin unless he finally just had enough. And it took a lot for him to have enough, and that was one of the things that made him go, "Okay." Like,
so it's the quiet ones you have to watch.
Yeah.
Very true.
Very, very true. Especially for him. Like he was like he would get like as he got sicker, yeah, he got a lot more meaner, as people would say. Like I always looked past it. I knew that wasn't him. I had to remind people all the time. I was like, yeah, don't take what he says to heart. He's not trying to be. He's not trying to be an ass to you. He ain't feeling great. But the old man was something, man. He's definitely the inspiration for a lot of my nerdiness. That's for sure. He's also the reason I didn't sleep in my bed for like. Oh, hey. Just got a notification we got a sub, so.
Hey.
All right, I'm doing a mic check real quick. I don't know why my volume just keeps dropping like it does, according to Jen. I mean, you guys can hear me fine. It's just I see it on here as well. I think my computer's just. I think Chrome is having some issues tonight. Something on here. So I'm trying to keep my mic at a point where it actually. You know what? Let me just do this. We'll do the auto adjust again and see if that fixes it. Mic check, mic check. Yep, there we go. I'm peaking again. So.
Wow.
I don't know. It's just something weird. It's something.
Stop yelling.
My ears.
I love it.
Did it get loud all of a sudden?
Oh,
Yeah,
Kind of, yeah.
All right, there we go. Now I can back it up again.
Doubled in volume. It was hilarious. I was just trying to be funny, man. Don't
Yeah.
don't take it seriously.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did it just seriously get loud again?
Yeah, Michael's cute when he tries.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll bring this thing closer to my face. Maybe that. I think because I'm looking down, it's not picking me up as well.
Yeah.
It isn't. It is on an omnidirectional right now. So, hey, Muzza, how's it going?
Muzza!
We got Muzza in the house as well.
So,
All right, let's see. Where am I at now on this thing? I'm so lost. All right. There we go. Get back to the B runner here. B13. So I got to cut out one of these little stalks here. Or just pop it out like I do with my fingers. Like an animal, you know? Zombie, I don't know if you saw it the other night, but the guy that was playing with us,
Yeah.
he went to give me a hug with the hug emote, and I accidentally clicked his his nuclear backpack.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I had to yell. I was like, Markel, you need to run, dude. Markel, you need to run.
Did you put that in a short or something? Because I think
I did.
Seen it in a short
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. I think I seen it in a short.
Yeah, that's where I think I saw it too.
Got a piece of dust in my keyboard there, or a piece of runner or something, right up underneath the delete key of all things. Got it. Had to yeet it across the room, but got it. Muzz, I hope you're doing well, dude. If you want to come on and build with us, come right on. We got it. We got space, man. We got plenty of space. Probably the most packed this room's been in a while.
He might be still at work.
That's true. I keep forgetting there's like a 12-hour difference between us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He might be on break.
11:24 here.
Ah, okay. So it's like a
Normal
14-hour
work day.
difference then.
9:24.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mirage,
Yeah,
me and you were on a 12-hour, so that's right. Y'all would be like 2 hours. Y'all would be 2 hours
Yeah,
behind.
Muzz is on the same time. What do you call it? Time zone as us.
Yeah,
The zombie and I are in the same state.
gotcha.
I'm city. Zombies more regional.
Gotcha.
And then but so east coast of Australia is basically. So Muzz is sort of New South Wales, different state.
Gotcha.
He's up north.
Bit more north of sort of Sydney, which is sort of middle of the state on the coast. So yeah,
Gotcha.
but we're in the same time zone, East Coast Australia. Yeah,
That's like me and sleeping. He's like a couple of states above us, but he's still in the same time zone.
yeah.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
He's supposed to be
You
making a
guys
trip down here soon.
Yeah, you guys are like, I know, because I mean, I talk to Kat a lot
Yeah,
in Colorado, so I know that you guys are like 2 hours ahead of her, aren't you?
yeah, like 2 hours
Yeah,
time wise, and then like
yeah,
to get there would be like to get there would be like a 2-day trip, I believe.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's similar to you know,
Yeah,
When we go to
drives in
Perth.
Australia too.
yeah. I can't remember who it was I was talking to, but they were like blown away because they were like they're from the UK and they were like, God, it really, we think of a 3-hour trip as being an all day thing, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they do.
a 3-hour ride, yeah, that's like a normal 1 day out and back.
I've been thinking about this UK thing because they are quite famous for not wanting to travel far.
Yeah,
But it occurred to me the other day, I was watching some English program, and it occurred to me, and I had never thought of it this way before. But
yeah,
part of the reason would be that they um, have such narrow roads.
I
I
can't.
reckon that'd be one reason why you
Yeah,
Hey,
you're breaking
what-
up.
Yeah, Michael, your audio is breaking up a little bit. I didn't know if that was just me or if that was.
No, you're just breaking up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's real.
I'll jump off and then see if I can jump back on.
Mike,
Okay.
your voice.
sounds like a Cylon from
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Just getting some Cylon sound effects going on there. It's kind of digging it. Either that or Mirage. I'm sure you would get this reference. That all your base,
Oh yeah, you got that.
all your base are belong to us. All right, I gotta make sure I'm putting this on right. Oh God, I'm dropping parts like crazy. All right, let's see if we can get him back on. Messiah said he's a Dalek. Just said, oh no, he turned into a robot. British television's there's some good stuff on there. How's it going, Messiah? Hope y'all are doing well. All right, I'm trying to make sure I built this right. I'm over here building one of the legs. On the right. Yeah, I put it on the. I think I put it on the right side. Maybe not. Maybe not. I can't really. Okay, yep. I did. I put it on the right side. I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, what am I not doing right? Why does this feel wrong? And you ever get that with a build? Like you're sitting there and look at it and you're like, okay, am I doing this right? Is this the right piece? Tiger, what's going on, dude? Van wants to know what you're building tonight, Zombie. It looks like you're building a Tusken Raider helmet.
Yeah. I'm building some pit droids as well, but they've got to be sanded and cleaned up. Paint them. I don't think you'd appreciate the orbital sander going off in the stream. so this
Nice
is the only
little-
thing I could find. Yeah, well, this is all I could find at the moment. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've got to do a lot of sanding. So, but,
Don't know what to play at the moment. Messiah, you could always play some Enlisted. I played that for a little bit. That was interesting. I kept getting put on the German side. I was like, yeah, this is interesting. Ooh, like that. All right, C21. Now I need D6 and D7. This kid's moving along pretty good tonight. That Tusken Raider helmet, that thing's gonna come out nice, dude. Zombie, you got some like really good talent with that stuff.
oh, thanks, man.
Like I've been working on a Mando helmet for years now, and I just haven't had enough time or patience to really sit down and get my the whole costume.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a house done is taking up all my hobby time.
Yeah, I find with a lot of things you have to dedicate time to it, otherwise they never get done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I find that with me sport. So unless I say right, I'm going to do it, yeah, I don't end up doing it.
Yeah, that's been my biggest problem. Is like there's just so much going on that I just.
That if you can see behind, that's another R2 I'm doing as well.
Oh, nice. How long does it take you to print one of those out?
On one printer, around about 6 months.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
So
a lot of time and effort, but I mean, I understand, man.
that's on the older printers. The new bamboo one I've got, it took me roughly a week to print out most of the body, so it's not too bad.
Gotcha. Tigers, you just got done with Fortnite for tonight, man. I played Blitz the other night for the first time in a while, brother. I'm telling you, y'all almost bringing me back. You're almost bringing me back.
Did you want to see my R2 I made?
Yeah. Let's see it.
sure.
Let me see if I can switch this around. How do I switch it around? Oh, the wrong one.
Oh,
How do I switch?
And Tiger, I'm building the Kimaris here. This is a fun one. The Kimaris Trooper from Iron-Blooded Orphans. If you guys haven't seen Iron-Blooded Orphans, it's a different take on the Gundam universe. Not super different, but because I mean it's still war with teenagers. Zensless Zone Zero. How is that one? How is Zensless Zone Zero?
I played before actually. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it, but I had to delete it because of space reasons.
Oh man, is that one of the pit droids?
Yeah, that's one of the pit droids. He's
Cool.
just having a rest at the moment. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
But I've got
That's
a
big.
lot of.
That's a mood over there. My mood.
Hey, no, it's 3D printed. That's all.
No,
the games.
I was joking. That's my mood at times, you know.
Kat asked me how my Aquaman cosplay is coming along. I don't know if y'all saw that on Instagram and TikTok.
There's some more parts for other pit droids. I've got about 3 or 4 I'm doing. So,
Kat, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm a mermaid. I live close to the coast, so I have to go swimming once a year just so I can keep my gills, nice and.
Can you see R3 there?
Oh, that is a beauty.
So he moves around and everything, but I just haven't got the battery in him.
Yeah.
I've got to fix up his lights as well. He runs off an
Nice.
Xbox 360 controller.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, the doors
Tiger,
open up, but they're not animated or anything. But
I gotcha.
these will go. But
Oh, that's cool.
And one thing I found about him is you can probably see in there. He collects a lot of dust, especially around his feet.
Yeah.
He collects a lot of dust. But I'll show you the helmets I painted.
Oh,
These are
I like
they started like that.
Yeah.
And they end up like this.
Nice. I thought about doing a clone trooper at one point in my life, doing a clone trooper cosplay, but I'm a big dude, so it'd be like I'd be a really fat clone trooper,
I know. Maybe we can start up a new squad or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. With Porkins Company, there we go.
But
I like Blitz, Tiger. I'm liking it. Cookie Run Kingdom, yeah, I'm addicted to that game.
There's a Django Fett helmet I did. That was a Black Series, and I'm in the middle of doing a Phase 1 helmet from the old, the old toy one they brought out like 15 years ago or something. So
yeah. Tiger says he wants that.
And this one, there's 3 more I painted. That one's actually 3D printed. That one, the Captain Enoch.
Yep.
But,
I like that Captain Enoch. Yeah, I like that one.
And this one is just a normal Black Series helmet. I just painted it if it sits properly.
Yeah,
that's that's what's his name? General Merrick from Rogue One.
Ah, yes,
oh, yeah, that guy.
Yes, his helmet. This guy here.
Nice.
So yeah, and that's the rest of my Black Series. Oh, there's another Tusken Raider I did.
Yeah, Kat, I felt fabulous with it. Cookies in the fridge sound good.
But
Van says he wants all of those helmets.
It took me. Well, it was actually funny because
Exactly,
when
Cat.
I first got my printer, I did some little stuff.
Appreciate it,
And,
Tiger.
There we go. I did the Tuscan Raider first, and then I went to a place, like there was like an event, like it was a 501st event.
Yeah.
And one of the girls there was selling a Poe Dameron helmet,
Yeah.
like really cheap. And so I ended up buying that. So I ended up with two.
Michael,
And
how long
then,
you been hiding out in there in the corner there?
Just a minute or so.
I'm sitting there looking at it. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, God, I feel bad.
No, all good, bro. I was just listening to the zombie banging on.
Yeah.
But I ended up with two, and then I thought, oh crap, I fell down a rabbit hole. Now I'm up to about 49. So
He's got
yeah,
49 helmets with more to come, guys.
yeah, I've got 4 coming next week.
Nice. Nice.
3 to paint,
Crazy.
and
Cat, you
one
didn't
to-
show Rum, did you? You didn't show Rum any pictures, did you? She said she did a Princess Leia cosplay with red hair.
no, I don't believe.
Had a
I
lot
think
more
we need
curves
proof
than
for that.
Leia.
I think we need photos, guys. What do you reckon? We need proof.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
No, he would explode if she did.
I was,
Can you imagine if everyone else seen them except for Rum?
he would lose it.
Yeah, he would absolutely lose it.
he would lose it. I agree.
You just hear him if he ever sees the picture, he starts Beavis. You just hear him start Beavis laughing until his head explodes.
Yeah.
You just hear like a countdown almost, Good old Rum.
Yeah, I've been missing Rum not being on the airways.
I know.
I know. It gets like that, doesn't it?
But fair enough. He's trying to get himself a house and sorted, so
Yeah.
Well, at least he's fine anyway. So that's the main thing.
That
That's
was weird.
right.
He was in like Kowakian prison or something like that, for
Yeah.
Well, that could happen too.
showing off his little monkey lizard, to
That could be a thing too.
he was showing everybody a banana, and it wasn't the kind you eat,
You gotta watch those cheeky monkey lizards.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah.
I have to watch mine behind me because every time I turn around, he's always throwing something at me. Hoping it's not poo.
Those monkey lizards get you into trouble,
Yeah.
I can't master that panel lining system you use in there, Mirage.
Oh, this one, I'm not the best at it either.
I've got the display and everything, but I use these instead, the pouring markers.
Oh yeah, those.
And then some of the ones I use the water-based panel liners, but yeah, I try to. I don't know. I just couldn't get the ink controlled enough.
Yeah,
Hey, Sloth. Yeah. By the way, if you play a Blurp, Sloth, it's not going to work on this stream. Blurp does not connect with this one yet.
Oh, disappointing.
Yeah.
No offense, but that was driving me mad.
Yeah. After that stream, I had to go raise the price on Blurps.
I was going absolutely. I was like, seriously, I toughed it out, but
yeah.
Have
a good night, Tiger.
Left that stream. I nearly left that stream that night. I was.
Were you blurping mad?
Oh, I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit too excessive for some people. So.
Yeah, I had to end up raising the prices on them after a while because I got a lot of people saying, "Hey, can you tone down the blurps or maybe put like a timer on those things?" I was like, "I put timers on there. It's just if everybody gets a hold of that same blurp."
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened, I think, wasn't it?
So
Oh,
I
Muzz is
I
gone,
ended
has
up
he?
adjusting. I ended up having to adjust some things and all that. How's it going, Sloth? But glad to have you here tonight, Sloth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny because like I kept hearing it and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna end up getting like I also have to watch how many times we use a certain blurb because I can get
Yeah.
away with some copyright stuff with blurps, but if it gets used too much, I have to like tone it down. And that one I'm very careful with because I don't know if that guy's like copyrighted that yet, just because of how popular it is. Anytime a meme gets too popular, you always got somebody out there that's willing to make some money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's what it's all about these days, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like the one that Widerspawn likes so much, the Wiener Party one from South Park.
Oh yeah,
where they
that
use
was the one.
Yeah,
No offense, that was the one that was getting to me.
Yeah, I end up having to turn that one off because that is a video clip from it, or it's a sound from a show clip. So anytime you use anything that's used from like TV shows or anything, that one can seriously kind of hurt the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And so that one had to come off, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you feel about it. But
yeah, you don't need to hurt the channel.
Sloth says he finds a way around things. I know, Sloth. That's why I have to keep adjusting prices.
I was going to say, sounds like challenge accepted.
Sloth sounds like he's going over to play some Minecraft real quick. Says he's getting challenged for some or he's going to get tier tested in Diamond. I don't understand any of that. All I know is Minecraft was back. It was like Legos virtually at one point. I am looking at doing a Minecraft stream eventually, just kind of going through some stuff that I want to try out.
Actually, I've got to watch that movie.
It's a good movie. I finally got to sit down and watch it with my nieces and nephews when they were down. And
I mean, I don't really know Minecraft, but I know enough, I guess, about it that I could probably get the movie because I think it's made more for people that are into Minecraft, isn't it? Or, I don't know.
Kind of, but at the same time, if you haven't played the game or anything like that,
oh no, I've never played it.
Yeah,
I've seen it played, but
you don't need to be heavy in the lore of Minecraft to.
That's what I was wondering, whether I was going to be like sitting here going, "What's going on?"
Yeah, it's one of those things that you can sit there and watch it, and you'd be like, okay, like there's references to things that you might need a little like refresher on, but I mean they mostly explain everything in it.
Yeah, right.
Because like Jason Momoa's character is like a non-Minecrafter, you know.
Oh, okay.
So
well, I guess that's how they introduce it to people like me. Then I guess.
Yeah,
it's through him kind of thing.
It's basically like they use some of the characters to kind of explain things, like, you know, they show, you know, I know it's not super spoily, but they show an ender pearl in there, and he's like, what's this junk? And you know, he explains how the ender pearl works, and they end up doing it anyway. There's screams involved and all that. It was a funny moment.
It's actually a good movie, actually.
It is, yeah. I found it to be really good considering it was a Minecraft movie, and I was like, I don't know how that's going to work as a movie because Minecraft really has some story to it.
Yeah.
Oh well, I've got a couple more days off, so I might see if I can get that watched.
Yeah, I think it's on. I want to say it's on HBO now.
And we got it. I got it. Also got the second Beetlejuice movie. That came up for me to watch.
That one was fun.
Yeah, so I want to watch. I want to watch that as well. There was another one that popped up the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't seen that either." I was like, "Okay, all right."
Van said he wants all those helmets. His birthday's coming up. Jen said
I've actually got 4 more in the I've got 4 more in the bedroom as well because I've just got no storage for them. I've got to get some.
I was going to say you're going to need a shipping container to get them to the US. because
Yeah.
49 helmets is quite a load.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be sending that via post.
I just dread the day I got to move.
Oh, me too, man. Because my Gundam collection is, that move's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool too, Kat. That they threw in a Techno Blade, and just the way they referenced it, and seeing Jack Black seeing him play Steve was a lot of fun for me. I have no idea what any of that means, Sloth, but I'll say that sounds cool. Van dropping a dab party. Let's go. All right, everybody, watch your ears. It's gonna be loud. Really need to adjust that audio. That was back when I was still getting the hang of my video editing. It's quite great. Glad to see all of you guys here tonight. Have everybody here building with me tonight. It's kind of boring when I'm sitting here by myself, just like trying to entertain the masses, and I feel like, oh god, I have no idea what to talk about.
I was wrapped when I saw it advertised because I was like, yeah, I'm going to be home for it.
Yeah.
And here I am on it now. Thanks for the invite. I'll try it.
I've been contemplating putting up a poll to see how people would feel about more Gunpla Hangar. Not saying that I'm giving up on gaming, but if Gunpla Hangar becomes if it becomes a more popular thing, I don't mind like focusing a little more on the Gunpla stuff. Maybe throwing in like a bonus stream for Gunpla Hangar or something in that matter. Like a one Saturday a month kind of deal.
I was going to say once a month's probably a good thing,
Yeah. I mean, we're kind of doing the once a month thing now, and it's it's been working fine. Oh god, pieces. No, I cut out the right piece. I just got it backwards in my hand. That piece goes there. Yeah, y'all ever do that? Like when you're building, you're just sitting there looking at a part and like, did I just put this thing in the wrong way?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then I'll remind myself that it shouldn't fit the wrong way. So
yeah,
it shouldn't fit the wrong way, but I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule.
Right, so this is going to go on this way. That's one thing I love about Gunpla building, though, is like if you make a mistake, you can fix the mistake.
Yeah. You haven't glued it and it hasn't dried.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think I noticed there's a lot more companies doing snap together kits, of different
like
things. A lot of car kits, of course, and
yeah, I'm glad to see the car kits are getting a snap together treatment now.
Yeah,
but
streamers.
I really enjoyed building my I did the RoboCop from Good Smile Company.
How was that?
That was a good build. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I kind of want to get the Ed 209 as well, but
you should.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might.
Care, man.
Yeah, I was thinking I might have it Ed and RoboCop. Well, they've only done 3 models. They've done 2 RoboCops. One with the like jetpack. They've done the jetpack version, and then they did just standard normal sort of. But yeah, look at it. It was a great build. It was a great build. I enjoyed it. I'm really glad I panel lined it because it really made it pop. It changed the whole look of the model. So I'm glad I did that. Although there's not many kits I don't panel line now when I build them, so
yeah,
it's kind of standard with me now.
Yeah, I've gotten to where I feel like I want a panel line sometimes, and other times I'm like, I really don't have the steady hand for that.
I panel line as I build. That's why it takes me so long.
Same.
Yeah, and so, I need to start doing some panel lining. I need to get some good panel line markers though, or like that Mr. Mark or whatever it is. The whatever it's the panel line liquid that you can get. Van,
Yeah, the one
yes,
I'm
I
watching
would
right
say
now.
if
Yeah,
you,
they,
I would say if you want to skip watching all of the original series, Gundam 1, 2, and 3 is a good way to kind of bridge all of that.
yeah, that's how I got started. That was my first Gundam experience, the 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
And then I watched Char's Revenge.
So it comes to yeah.
And then I watched Hathaway after that.
yeah.
And then I watched the whole of the Witches of Mercury series. I watched that.
Yeah, which of Mercury was really good. I enjoyed that. I know there was a lot of maybes on it, but
Yeah,
I kind of enjoyed it. I thought it was a good watch.
I enjoyed it but then again, I don't have too many other references to fall back on to compare it to, if you know what I mean,
Yeah,
series wise. So
if you're looking for a series that's a little more, I mean, almost all the Gundam series have some seriousness to them, but
yeah,
IBO is a good one if you're looking for something with some like serious undertones.
I really want to watch Iron-Blooded Orphans. Look, I'm hoping I'll get around to watching some of them in the future.
I need to figure out which series I need to watch next. Mirage, talk me into one of them. Do I go back to UC again, or do I jump into another timeline?
Depends on what you want to actually watch. Really, I'm sure. Have you seen Build Fighters yet?
I have not watched. No, I hadn't watched any of the Build Fighter stuff.
Okay, you start with Build Fighters.
Gotcha.
That's a good start. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, I mean, it's not. Of course, you're not gonna get the super serious war story like usual Gundam.
Yeah.
But then if you just want something that's more fun, doesn't take yourself like too seriously, then yeah, I can recommend Build Fighters.
Have to see who has that, because I gotta figure out which streaming service has that. I would say Crunchyroll probably would.
Yeah, probably.
Can't you watch some of the series through what's the name of the channel? Gundam Info, whatever.
Yeah, you can. I know they rotate them every now and then.
Some of the series. Yeah.
Kouldbayne, I know this is gonna be a shocker, but I'm gonna take a rest from building for a while.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean not as in in this live stream, not in general.
Oh,
because I kind of bled a little bit.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
You got yourself there a second ago. Yeah, you can start with that one, Van. Van, I would suggest maybe starting with Mobile Suit Gundam 1 if you want to.
Yeah,
it's a good way to get you.
Funny. It's quite funny because the kit I'm building it has a skull head. And it's like a blood oath to it.
I tell you what, if they do samurai armor in that series, I'll end up buying them.
Oh, it's definitely is.
I will definitely buy some of those 30-minute fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah. I'd love to build some samurai armored ones. That'd be cool.
Have you seen some of the ones with the actual like samurai armor to them as well?
The 3-minute missions, yeah. I own Ninja, yeah. Oh, I did. It was a samurai. Oh, no, it was Ninja, yes. Ninja.
And I know that some of the Gundams actually have like a samurai feel to them as well. Like,
yeah, they do.
Oh, then you can ever since the first.
Grab my single blade here and cut that.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I like Witch of Mercury, the Schwartz set. That's got a bit of a samurai helmet feel to it. And,
yeah.
I don't know why, but this kit and like 15 minutes fantasy kits. It's so expensive to but in Japan they're so
finally got it off.
Actually, I got a Build Fighters kit cheap the other day.
I got those two boxes.
Zaku Amazing.
Oh, Zaku Amazing. That's a rare
because
one.
I try and build all the Zaku's because it's one of my favorite suits. So
Yeah, I love I love the Zaku's.
I've only built a couple of build fighters, and I didn't really want to collect all of them. But yeah.
But this is definitely one of my build fight. My favorite kits from build fighters. The
Yeah.
Ginjim it's just so good. Like I highly recommend this.
I kind of figured that was a build fighter just by the name Jim.
Yeah.
Jim.
It's from the OVA.
No apologies, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to educate you on the world of Gundam. I want you to feel like you can come to us and ask any questions about Gundam stuff.
I played the sound for the last time.
Ask Aaron and Mirage. What was that?
Oh. Do you have my volume on my tablet here?
What was that?
All right, Kat. Have a good night. Yeah, questions are very welcome, but have a good night. Tell Raffy we said have an amazing night. I hope he has an amazing summer as well. But have a good one, Kat.
Yeah.
And just remember, monkey lizards are for life, not for spit roasting. I mean, I know that's not the channel, but I feel like we're missing him, so I feel like someone needs to say it.
A free plug there.
Someone needs to remind the public.
We need to remind the public he's not dead yet.
That's
good old Salacious.
Oh yeah, it's definitely good for a laugh. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I think he'd be sound asleep because it'll be about what 3, nearly 4 a.m. in the UK, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
I mean, he'd probably be asleep then too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that too. Probably laying on his couch with his underwear on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's had Earth Mum.
He
So
can't lay around the couch.
Yeah, he can't lay around in his underwear with Earth Mom.
No,
he can't. He can't at Earth Mum's house. That's why I think he's in a hurry to buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too.
There we go.
So he can get back on the couch in his underpants.
Yeah. At least the mailmen are safe now.
Everybody's saying good night to Kat, and Jen said he's been posting shorts lately. Yeah, I've been seeing some of his shorts where like Shane Blade and Earth Mom have been keeping him company. I like the one where he got in a headbutting match.
Wait, Kouldbayne. I forgot to tell you this. When I was at the shop and I got my G-Class kit,
Did you?
I saw this in the shop, and then I was surprised that I saw this. The bicycle Gundam.
Oh, let's zoom in on that. Let's zoom in. I gotta zoom in on you real quick.
Yeah, show us. What is it?
The shop.
The Psycho Gundam Mark II.
Yeah. I
nearly brought that the other day.
The box is so big. I did not expect it to be so big.
Yeah, no, I'm almost tempted to go back to the store to grab it. Actually,
I know. Yeah. I know it's a big
Come on,
Gundam.
Michael. You know you want it.
I do, but it's $160 here in Australia, Zombie.
Yeah, I know. But
I think mine was
it's a huge kit. Like it's a really big kit.
Yeah.
I think mine was like 130 plus.
I've still got the Destroy Gundam from Seed to build as well.
Yeah, but the problem is, Michael, if it goes out of stock and they don't get it back in, you're going to be kicking yourself.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. They sold out, and I thought I missed out. And then he goes, "Oh, look what I got back in." I went, "Oh, you."
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's also I did a bit of customization on this kit. Some similar to what I did here on this this Rosin guy. He had the visor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's silver.
You put the silver inside, yeah.
And I put a bit of red paint using this steady Gundam marker. It's not Gundam marker, but it's similar to it.
Oh yeah.
And then
is that a double-ended?
Awesome sloth.
Yeah, double-ended.
Is that double-ended? How thin's the thin end?
And it's quite thin though, very thin, I would say.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Who makes those ones?
It's by a company called Steady. Apparently.
Steady.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's who makes
I
my
use Gundam
that's who makes my
markers,
nippers.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I use yeah, right. I use display paint markers as well, but they've
It's
only
the
got the
compar-
one tip kind of thing.
And I don't know if it was the real Steady that followed me on or not followed me, but liked one of my TikToks. But I got a like from Steady on TikTok, and I was like, I don't know. This feels like the real company, but I don't want to like go, oh look, Steady followed me, and then be absolutely
Well,
gutted that
think
it was
my-
like some fake guy.
I would say it's quite good, stay marker. But you
Yeah.
have to, sometimes it can be a little bit, I won't say chalky, but just not as watery that I expected, like actual kind of markers. So
Yeah.
I added a little bit of water on my paintbrush, and then, yeah, see, some bit of a red eye over there.
All right, I'm getting the waste together here.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm building. I'm not going to build it right now.
Oh, you're good, Mirage. You're one of those people that if you didn't have anything to build, I'd still let you own. And I thought about doing a community day one night soon. Just getting everybody on here to come talk and have fun,
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, I've got
Yeah, we were
one
talking
sticker
about-
left that I got to figure out what do I do with it.
We were talking about Mr. Mercury earlier, the Kouldbayne stuff. So
Yeah.
from the same shop, but different day.
Oh man.
Oh wow!
See that? That's the Zooter over there below.
We can see you. I can see you, Will. Something's going on with YouTube tonight. It's been really weird. Like,
I was
my
watching
chat's been
another
doubling
stream
up.
earlier, and they said the same thing. They were having trouble with YouTube tonight as well.
Everybody's saying,
And they
hey
were
to
in
everybody.
they were in the UK, so
Yeah.
they were having
Kouldbayne.
trouble with it. Definitely.
Kouldbayne, back. Do you know back then in I think was it early 2000s or 90s, something around that? Do you remember Bidaman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Recently I found this one. It's like Bidaman. It's like the same thing, but then
Oh,
it's
nice.
the marbles. It's just like bottle caps. Got
Ah.
recycled stuff.
Okay.
That's cool. I will get it. And then those they have this like black Pikachu. I don't know why he's black, but okay.
Nice. All right, Sloth, I'll take a look at those.
Oh yeah, here's the shop I was talking about.
Oh,
Oh
look at
wow!
that. That's how I want my backlog to look.
Yeah.
And then yes, this is the bullet kit section.
Ooh.
Wow.
All freaking cheap. I don't buy
That's
it.
incredible.
But I'll tell you
Yeah,
guys this.
Is it hard to get kits where you are, Mirage?
No, it's super easy.
Nice, Sloth.
A lot
just
of
saw your
stores sell
results.
them.
Yeah, it's really easy. But the problem is
cool.
when I go to that shop, every time I go there, I was like, it smells like someone was cooking salmon here. What the hell? Like every time I go there, someone's cooking salmon. What the hell is it smell? God damn, it made me hungry. We'll go and buy Gunpla. Oh, here's another shop. It's a different place.
Okay.
Wow.
You see a lot of people over there.
A lot of P-Band.
Yeah, well, the blurps don't work on this one.
Like
Ivan said, look at those P Bandai sweet. Yeah, for some odd reason, I can't, like, I've tried to get them connected here with Talk Studio because Blurp works with Streamlabs, but it doesn't work with this. Jen said, hey, look, it's KBG's backlog. Yeah, guys, I meant to post up something on here to let you guys know, don't use blurps on here. I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Because Talk Studio is super weird about like plugins.
Yeah.
Like I've tried to get a workaround for it, but I can't really use OBS for doing this because it doesn't gel well with this program. Which is kind of sad because I feel like it would work really well.
Or his I think if you guys guess what this place is.
Ooh.
Everyone knows this place. Trust me.
That looks like a hobby town or hobby. Well, yeah, like a hobby town.
It looks like it, but let me give you another hint. They don't just sell Gunpla.
Ooh. Is that Toys R Us?
Yep.
Y'all still have a Toys R Us.
Yeah, we still have.
Yeah, no, died in Australia, unfortunately, Toys R Us.
Yeah, it died here too.
Gone here? You gone there too?
Yeah, ours died because yours died, I think.
Yeah.
But trust me, guys, Gunpla here is okay. The amount is actually quite very good. But go to Japan, wow, quite impressive.
Yeah, Gunpla here is kind of interesting. Like it exists, but you have to like know where to go. Wow.
But my last year trip in Japan, I'm pretty sure Kouldbayne seen this before, maybe.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think Aaron needs to lie down after seeing that picture.
Yeah, I feel a little faint.
So do I.
I feel like I need to go to Japan.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're crazy over there.
I didn't get much Gunpla actually. I was focused more on getting figures, but you can see I got something I've been wanting a bit for so long. That's haven't built yet though. It's the Ifrit Knock. Especially that. What's that called?
How's the kit progress coming? So far, Jen, we've got the upper body done. Really nice details on these. I feel like I do need to do some panel lining to make it pop a little bit. We've got both legs done here. And the legs have a pretty cool mechanic here that I'll be showing y'all once I get this thing built.
Oh, nice.
And we're working on the... I gotta see how this is supposed to go. Okay, so the detailed side is supposed to go... It's supposed to face out. And then we connect this into here. And then put that into there. And then that is supposed to go... It's not lining up. Did I do something wrong there? Yeah, something doesn't feel right because that feels like it's supposed to fold into that. Oh, there we go. I just had it not angled right. So, cool little hip piece here. And then that's going to go onto this awfully thick side panel here. Like, yeah, that goes on first. Doesn't really matter because it lays flat, so that's perfect. All right. So I need to do the same process here. Exact same pieces. Different setup. And I think we're almost done with the B runner. We do get one extra hand piece here, but we don't get a hand back, which is... That always bums me out when we get the extra hand piece and you got to separate the hand. You got to take the hands apart to put the extra hand piece on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like some of the newer kits because they have all the backings for all the different hands.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any. Yeah, I think.
Oh, the Jim.
Yeah, but it gives you like a lot of head options. Three head options. I just Jim command.
Okay.
And then you got
so multiple head options on that one.
Yeah, I have to run this.
All right, we're 3 runners down, 3 to go.
Yeah, see, there's 3 head options. You want the classic Jim or the one that Gen something?
Yeah.
Gen from Gundam X. Yeah.
Nice.
That's an interesting tip.
Ricardo, as much as I appreciate the offer for help, them things are staying in my house. Asia still has Toys R Us. Yeah, Asia got lucky with getting to keep that.
I like the tip.
I see.
Let's see.
To save space in your suitcase is by folding the Gunpla box and snip all the parts and put it into sandwich bags.
It's not a bad tip.
Yeah.
I often see Gunpla builders when they film in Japan and they buy a heap of kits trying to put them in their suitcases.
Yeah. I've gotten to the point now, though, if I want kits from Japan, though, I go through, there's this Side 7 Exports.
Oh, yeah.
Side 7 did a good job getting me a couple of kits that were from the, that were, like, not P Bandai exclusives, but Gundam store exclusives.
Yeah, I have one kit that's Gundam base exclusive. Right, this one. I got it 2 years ago.
Nice.
The only kit that I've brought from Japan is one of the 7-Eleven kits.
Ooh. I kind of want that.
Yeah, well, I got one of the ones that they released recently, which is basically the new Gundam, but in 7-Eleven colours.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have, like, the fin funnels on the back.
Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't have the fin funnels.
No. And it was, actually, this one was an entry grade build. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. There, unfortunately, some of the other 7-Eleven kits I'd like to build are quite expensive on the secondary market. So
Yeah, they can be quite expensive, hey?
Yeah.
Just because they're exclusive to Japan Zombie and...
Yeah. Yeah, because I noticed
just...
a lot of the stuff from Celebration was exclusive in Japan, that they took them home and they bloody tried to scalp them on eBay for some ridiculous prices. It's crazy.
And people are going to pay because they want them too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's always someone that will pay the money, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But at least you can find some good deals in Japan. Sometimes.
It's me. I mean, I'm the somebody sometimes.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
Like, this is from Japan right here. Amazing Ziga for only 2,500 yen. It's not so bad.
Is it Mirage? Is it called Mondaraki or something?
Yeah, Mondaraki.
Yeah, that's a second-hand like chain. I noticed they sell Gundam kits and stuff.
I get my stuff from there.
Yeah, right.
All right. Got the Kimaris done. That's the body of it. Those jets give me a little bit of a concern on the back there, just because of how loose they are. The head's loose too, but I mean, it gives. I feel like it's going to give better posability. But there's the suit, guys.
That's a lot of
nice. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Lots of.
I nearly grabbed that one myself, Aaron.
The Kimaris Trooper.
Yeah.
Super well balanced too. I was kind of concerned it wasn't going to be balanced, but it gives me like. It kind of gives me like, I don't know, maybe like a Sazabi vibe to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with that.
I can see that.
A minor Sazabi. Like I can feel some of like the influence from the older stuff in the build. I was sitting there thinking about building the G self. But I didn't end up getting that one. Or I didn't end up pulling that one out. I told you I got that one, didn't I, Mirage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to pick up the G self. I was like, it's one of the ones that's on my list of, Gundam suits that I don't own yet. So I wanted to get something there. I know. Sounds like first world problem there. It's Gundam suit.
I'm waiting for Jen to write in the chat.
Yeah.
There's a Gundam kit you don't own.
Yeah.
I was waiting for something like
we
that.
Lost Zombie. The advanced Zeta kit's so cool. Too bad no sleepy bandit. Let's get Zombie back in. There we go. We got you back.
There we go. I was wondering what was going on.
There's a bootleg EG new Gundam that comes with the funnel. Yeah, I think I've picked that one up.
Mm-hmm.
I actually built one of the bootleg ones not too long ago. I say not too long ago.
A bootleg kit. Yeah.
I love the fact this comes with a stand too. It's not one of the best stands, but at least it gives me the chance to pose the thing.
Well,
Yeah, that's it.
Most of them, be good if they came with stands. But anyway.
I do like a good stand with a kit. Now we're going to build this giant lance that this thing has.
Yeah.
That thing is massive, too. It's twice the size of the kit.
I thought that.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for it to come out.
Oh, I need to charge my laptop.
All right.
Oh.
The P-Bandai kit turn a Shin Gundam looks cool. I need to look at that one. We might look at some P-Bandai stuff here in a little bit when I get done building. By the way, we just crossed 103 views tonight. Thank you, guys.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's because Michael's here.
That's right.
Thanks, Zombie.
A very popular man, Michael.
There's not an answer truth to it, but thank you, Zombie.
Got to look after the fellow Victorians,
Actually, I think this was the first weekend I didn't do any streaming anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, because Kat was in pain, so she couldn't, which is fair enough.
And when I normally stream with Rum doing the Top Gun Model School, and we didn't.
I need to come on there again sometime.
Oh yeah, for
man.
sure, man.
It's always good for a laugh.
I hadn't been on a Top Gun in a while. He usually does those on like Saturdays, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a looser build show than this. We're a little bit more outgoing there.
Yeah, I mean y'all could be outgoing here too. I've cut back on my.
Oh no! I can't bring Top Gun Model School to your channel. Sorry, Aaron. I want you to keep your channel, Aaron.
It's always the concern with going on a Rum stream. It's always like, do I get canceled as well if he gets canceled?
Yeah. Is it like a group thing or just him or?
Yeah. Does YouTube go, okay, this is...
Oh, this guy's got a channel too. Let's kick him out.
Let's go ahead and nerf that before it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
I hope not to.
Okay, so I see why those vents are the vents on the back are loose. It goes with the transformation gimmick this thing has. I say transformation gimmick. It's more like a quick transform, but there's the lance there, guys. You see how I can't even get it. I have to bring it all the way down here.
Wow. That's incredible.
The G Self Gundam with perfect backpack from Big Gundam Base exclusive is nice. Yeah, that's the one I ended up getting there. I got it from I think I got it from the Gundam store I use here in America, new type.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular store, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I like. I go with them before anybody else. Like I will use and I've thought about doing an updated like top Gundam, top places to buy Gundam kits in 2025.
Yeah.
Because I prefer new type. That is my go-to. I like them Gundam Pros. USA Gundam Store is a good one for me if I need something and they have it. But as far as it goes shipping wise, Gundam new type has been my go-to. Gundam Pros was really cool too. I like the dude that runs Gundam Pros. He's really He's really helpful.
I was watching some random channel came up on my recommendation, and the guy was like me, like a fairly recent, just started into the hobby. He's in
Yeah.
the US, and he went to he was in LA, but it was when all the crap was going down.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. The other
No, you're
week,
good.
and it blocked him from being able to go to some Gundam store that he was hanging to go to in LA.
Yeah.
And he ended up finding another one that was sort of away from it all. And he went there and he just found all these awesome kits. Like this guy just had like this little store in like an office space, and he just had shelves full of all different Gundams, and
Yeah.
it was really cool. Like, yeah.
Oh man, the transformation on this is gonna be wild. By the way, I finished this thing already, and it's like only 10:30. That's crazy.
Well, if you need to finish, mate, I'll understand, because I'm not in a hurry to build mine. But I figured that you might want to get some sleep in, since you're going to be having a late night tomorrow night.
You got a good point. You do have a good point.
That's all I was thinking of.
We just got Mirage back.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back, Mirage.
Oh, can you hear me?
Might be good if you have an early night. That's all.
Van dropping a dab party. Let's go. Sorry for your ears, guys. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, here's the final. This was a massive, or when I say massive, it's got a massive weapon to it.
That's what you said.
Totally massive weapon, sure.
You guys, this is why I love you guys.
Well, you can't say that and expect nothing back. I mean,
Exactly. If I say that and then nothing comes out, then I'm gonna be disappointed, you know.
True.
All right, I got to see how you're supposed to hold this thing, because it's okay.
You know, Aaron, it's always a risk when you stream with a couple of Aussies.
I wouldn't have it any other way, though. I love my Aussie family.
You don't know where it could end up, mate.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
It's in our culture, our nature.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Aussies, we don't take too much seriously, to be honest.
No, especially ourselves.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
God, yeah. There's no way to pose that lance safely without it like trying to fall over. I also got like, I feel like I skipped a step here because I've got parts here that I have no idea why they're there.
Is it
Probably
is it
attached
too
to the
limb?
lance.
Okay, so it looks like I actually don't need these parts. Okay, good, because I was like over here freaking out. I was like, why have I got
Extra parts?
extra part? Yeah, I was like, why have I got these parts? Because it's been a while since I've had a kit that's had any leftovers.
See, I don't know why Bandai can't put that little stand in a lot of the kits.
Yeah.
'Cause
The
that's a
reason why
really
is probably
That's a really simple stand, that one. That's just like a little 3-piece one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the reason why is probably because first of all it's cost, and then second of all they want you to buy the action base.
Yeah, they want.
Oh, of course they
that's the
do.
whole point.
Yeah,
They
Of
want you
course
to.
they do.
They want you to buy that action base for like, you know.
And then I still
must
have never
admit,
bought a
they've come
single
out with
action
some
base.
pretty cool action bases.
Yeah, I haven't bought many of the action based stuff. I've always bought like the third party, like this one here. I actually found like a whole bunch of them on Amazon one time.
Have you seen the one where it's like the stand, but it's coming off like a round disc, and the disc is actually like a cityscape?
Yeah.
And it's like, I thought, well, that's a cool idea.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. I've seen that.
Yeah,
The
but
50
then I
minute
was
mission.
like, I don't know if I could be bothered trying to paint all the buildings and everything.
Oh, I was just thinking,
Oh.
Michael, if you want any stands, let me know and I might be able to print them for you.
Yeah, I've got a few. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
brought a
cool.
few Bandai ones, but I just, yeah. Thanks, Zombie. But yeah,
I'm gonna try to stand this fella real quick to see how well he stands with that lance in his hand.
Well, that one of the reasons why I decided not to grab it was because I didn't think that the lance would fit into my shelf space.
I mean,
So that's why
I'll lay the
I
suit down so
actually
you guys can
didn't
get a
do it.
comparison there. You see just how far that thing is. Like,
Oh, I'm going crackly again, am I?
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. There is it came from the actual base Kimaris. Also got some extra polycaps there for later. I always try to save my parts for like, especially for like custom builds.
Yep.
Van says one of the friends sounds like Ozzy. Is it one of the Aussies that sounds like Ozzy?
Yeah, mate.
So IGN said that Vin Diesel, or I can't. Oh God, I can't read. Here, I'll let you guys read what Jen said. So IGN said that Vin Diesel said there will be another Fast and Furious movie in 2027, and Paul Walker's character will be in it. Did he not really die? Is this the conspiracy theory we're gonna bring up?
Oh my god.
No, probably AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Hopefully
next?
by
Is the
then-
Fast and Furious? Is the next Fast and Furious movie gonna have mechas or something like that?
I would love to have
It better be
Mecha in there.
I want them to be in space by now.
Yeah.
They
I can
already
hear
have
Vin
them.
Diesel right now. This is the
Yeah.
Mobile Suit family.
While driving a freaking space Dodge Charger, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Dodge Charger Gundam.
Yeah. Well, they've already got a Tesla in space, haven't
Yeah. It's gonna float there for the rest.
they?
That was
Typical
I think it was
humans,
Elon's first Tesla.
Yeah. Typical humans, bloody polluting space as well.
Exactly. That's what we're good for, though. We're good for leaving our trash everywhere, but where it's supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm trying to see how this is supposed to like transform. I want to see how this thing looks.
Well, if you're
The
going to do
final,
that, you're going to
the
make
final
noises
Fast
with
and
it.
Furious movie. I heard that many times. Nim. I heard that many times.
Let's see. How's that supposed to go?
Aaron, you got
Yeah,
to
this is
do
totally
the.
gonna be the last Fast and Furious movie, man. This is not to be the last.
We're getting that lance out of his hand. That thing's going to keep spinning around and causing issues.
Aaron, you got to go. Like that.
Yeah, make a whole bunch of like transformer noises.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to do that.
All right, let's see. It says to take the foot and just turn it like that. Okay. I guess I'm doing this right. Then I guess I guess I'm doing this right. Turn the foot like that. Yep. And then turn the foot like that. And then we're going to fold the knee. This is where I have a problem with the instructions. I can never understand what they're trying to get me to do. All right, knee goes all the way up. This comes out. And then that part comes down like that. Okay. So it's almost like it turns into a centaur, basically. If I remember correctly. Oh, God. That might get glued on. That might be getting glued on. There we go. So repeat the process here. So basically just fold the knee back, tilt that up, bring that out, bring this down, and like that, and like that. And if I did this right, it should be able to kind of stand on this. I probably do need to use the stand. There we go. And then just equip it. I've got the shield on. Well, no, the shield's on the right arm. It's just from the photo I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Looks backwards, but bring that in like that and like that. There we go. So just to kind of give you guys a better perspective of that, there you go. So
Cool.
and of course we get our stand here to kind of give it the floating effect.
You know, the only thing I remember about this the Kimaris Trooper, it's just it being totally wrecked by the Grim Guard.
Yeah.
That's all I remember about it.
Yeah. When did I'm trying to remember where exactly that fight took place. Was it on Mars or was it at Edmonton?
I kind of forgot. I think it's the Edmonton thing.
Yeah, because that
It
was
was
when
it was sometime. It was sometime. Mikazuki was fighting against the Grace Iron.
Yeah, that's right. So Edmonton. That's right.
Yeah.
I can never. It's gonna be the final Fast and the Furious movie. Okay, so yeah, that's good. I'm glad they're finally putting that series to rest.
Didn't they say that like two movies ago or something?
Yeah, they say that a lot of times.
Yeah. But there it is, guys. I mean, it stands on its own, but I mean, putting it up in the floating position with the stand actually does.
They're gonna do Fast and Furious movies until like Windows is like 90.
Well, they'll probably AI him at some point too.
Yeah.
just have the AI go. It's family. That's the only thing I ever remember from those movies is him talking about family the whole time.
Yeah.
Right, the only Fast and Furious movie that I like to some extent, like the Tokyo one.
Yeah.
I remember it used to be such a big thing here, especially the song. The song I don't really like much.
The Tokyo Drift.
It's like an earworm that gets it's like in your brain forever.
Yeah. It's one of those songs they love to get stuck in your head. I love the fact the shield comes with a sword as well, so you actually get like this short sword that he can use. And I think we can just slide it down. I think we can just slide it into his hand without having to take the hand apart. So there we go. You get this short sword to go along with it. And there's our suit. But Michael, it was you that was talking about the samurai suits, right?
Yeah, he was.
Here we go. I'll go ahead and pull up. I might do a screen share real quick. All right, new type. Let me go ahead and sign in before I get too far. Okay, so they're having looks like they're having some they're getting ready to move, looks like, so they're having some sales. Ooh, lots of paint for sale.
If there's a Jim, you go get it straight away, trust me. I recommend it. Get it straight away.
Got a bunch of MGs in the model kit section there. Let me see if I can find that one that I was looking at. By the way, they just got the figurized Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual Monsters Egyptian God Obelisk the Tormentor in. Let me share this real quick with you guys. We'll look at a few Gundams here before I call it a night. All right, let's bring that up on the desktop there. So, guys, here's new type. This is the website I was talking about.
Oh, Sculpt Dog. I love Sculpt Dog.
Yeah, they got. Oh, yeah, they do have Scope Dog on there now. $46 for that, though. That seems a little. I mean, that's probably a mess.
I own the Scope Dog. It's not that massive, trust me, and it's not worth 46. Trust me, it's not. It's not
I was about to say,
good kid. No, it's a good kid, but just not worth 46. Yeah.
There you go, Mirage.
Oh, this one, yeah. This
Royal Knight.
I owned it. I had the Ninja.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the one that I was going to tell him about. It was like a samurai looking one. It's in the Master Grade family.
It's the Musha. Yeah, Musha.
That's it.
You're talking.
There we go. There's the Musha line right there. This is the one that I'm itching to get. Look up the Turnation. All right.
Oh, Turnation. It's a
Yeah.
It's a P Bandai kit.
Let's go look at that real quick. P Bandai.
It's basically turn A, but they make it more regular Gundam looking.
Yeah. Let's go over here to P Bandai.
I'm not sure if it's reissued though. It's been like quite a long time already.
About to say they may not have it on here. I'm looking to see if they have it.
It's a kit that's been released like long ago, so I don't think.
Yeah, I can Google it. We'll just run it on Google.
Yeah, that one's the first picture.
The first picture?
Yeah, the one on
right
downstairs. Down.
No, okay.
Yeah, down. The one on down is right. Yeah,
Right
that
there?
one. Yeah, that's the one.
Ooh. It's on Amazon. Let's see.
The P Bandai, of course.
See. Ugh. Oh, Amazon. That is robbery. That is robbery.
Oh, it's P Bandai as well.
You should see what we pay here for those things.
Oh, now that you're back, Michael, let me show you the one I was telling about. I just looked at the. I was showing them the Musha because we were talking about samurai-looking suits.
No, is Michael back or?
Oh, Zombie, that's you. Yeah,
it's Zombie. Yeah, it's Zombie.
You can tell. It's almost the end of my day. There's Michael.
Oh, you still there?
Yeah, there he is.
Hey,
There he
Michael.
is.
So yeah, there's the Musha I was talking about there. Look up the 1144 ahead.
This one samurai kit that I actually won from Bandai. It's not Gundam though. It's from the 30-minute missions. 30-minute sisters kit line.
Looks pretty cool though.
Yeah,
but I don't think it was a samurai. It was the 30-minute sisters Sore. I want that kit so bad. Hello, Carnage.
Hey, Carnage, how's it going?
I think I've seen this kit before in stores.
Oh my god, my internet's
It's
running.
the picture will of this.
There it is.
Yeah, I've seen this kit before.
Mr. Bushido's ahead.
This guy is a big beam in the show. Oh my god.
Trying to get it to load up the pictures. This is being but I'm wondering if I'm not having some internet issues today.
Let me tell you, he's like this Gundam is like it's not Gundam, it's a mobile suit. It's fighted by a freaking Weeaboo.
Really?
Yeah, that's true. It's like I must follow the Bushido way.
You're talking about Wider Spawn? Nah, he hadn't been here tonight. I don't know where Wider Spawn's hiding at tonight.
And then the protagonist is like, bro, stop. And he's like, okay, I changed my ways.
That's who he's talking about there, Jen, is Wider Spawn. He's talking about Wider Spawn. All right, guys. Well, normally I would go till about 11, but tonight is I'm done with the kit. So also, Zombie, that helmet's looking good,
Yeah,
dude.
I finished it.
Damn, that's impressive.
So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this
nice.
is going off to a friend. So yeah.
All right, Ricardo, have a great night. Thank you for being here. 10:30 seems like a good time for me to call it tonight, just because we've gotten this done, and I don't know if there's anything else I can really take like 30 minutes to build, even though 30-minute missions say 30 minutes. Marcus, how's it going? Look up the Mr. Bushido
Masaru.
Okay, let's see if I can find the Mr. Bushido version. I'm looking it up to see if I see it. It's not showing up. Yeah, they're not showing. I mean, they're showing. Okay, I see what they're doing. I was looking at the wrong thing. Introduced in the season of Gundam 00. That doesn't sound right. Mr. Bushido's a build diver, isn't he? Or is he?
No, he's from Double O.
He is from 00. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen 00. That's why.
He's basically like it's one of the characters, but he just went like a life crisis of some sort. That's why he makes himself Mr. Bushido.
Gotcha. There we go. There it is, right there. Did they have a
coffee with milk? I just drink coffee and milk, but I'm still freaking sleepy, even though I drank like coffee earlier also before that and tea.
Oh, they did have a kit of it. Okay. If I can get it, there we go. It's loading a little better now. Okay, so it did have a kit.
Storms.
Nice.
There's no storms over your way, Aaron, is there, or something?
No, it's just I think I probably need to. Oh, I was doing the screen share and I forgot to start it. Sorry, guys. Let me do that again.
Okay.
I have to get used to that. That's the one thing I got to get used to here is that it doesn't. Here, I'll load up the Gunpla picture again. I keep forgetting that it doesn't share the actual. I have to click on it.
Oh, this one. Yeah, I've seen this before, but not often. Pretty cool though.
Got some coffee
Oh,
with milk.
pretty
That
cool.
sounds. I don't drink coffee, but that sounds good. Yeah, doing good, Carnage. Doing good. Just getting a little bit sleepy. I took a nap today, and that took me out.
The coffee did not work up.
It's very rare that she will not be here like that. Yeah, she says, it is very rare that she's not here. She's usually here to kind of like be the mod supreme. It is rare, but sometimes she has stuff for work she has to do. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be a good point for me to call it. It's already 10:42. That we're close enough to 11. So let's go ahead and close out that tab so I can get everybody's faces up or get everybody's screens all nice and big here. But I want to thank Michael, Zombie, and Mirage for joining me tonight. You guys have been phenomenal as always.
Problem, man.
It's always fun building with you guys. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be here tomorrow night. Normally, I would do a stream at 8 p.m. on Monday night. Barring anything weird, we are going to be out and going to a concert. So we will see you guys Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all, all the new people here that have tuned in to watch. You guys have been phenomenal. Just seeing all of these new faces in here and all the new comments we've been getting. If you hadn't already, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe, guys. Click on the bell icon as well if you have subscribed. That way you can stay up to date with whenever I go live, whenever I put out community posts. You guys, again, that's the best way to keep up with me because my schedule, sometimes I don't get enough time to post. Van's doing our final day. Thank you, Van, for the final dab party of the night. But guys, I want to take this time to also thank some amazing people that have been part of this channel. Some of my czar. And for $2.99 a month, you too can become a czar of the channel, unlock some amazing perks like getting your name at the end of every video, getting entered into giveaways automatically. You'll get some awesome emotes to play around with, and you get to see my content before anybody else. So thank you, czars, for your support. Again, $2.99, it's less than a cup of coffee. You guys know what to do. But anyway, comrades, that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all be safe. Y'all be amazing. Much love to you all, and we will see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Good night, everybody.
See you, everyone.
See ya.
Now if I can figure out how to
Good morning, some others, yeah.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.
All right, let's figure out this one more time. Apparently, I didn't like.
We're back again.
Yep.
Another 2 hours.